Can I take your coat?
Oh, you noticed. Yeah, I found it on eBay from a seller in Vegas. Pre-loved and perfect. She listed it and jackpot. Italian leather, classic trench silhouette. And did you see the braided buckle?
Hang on to your claim ticket.
Oh, I'll hang on to this forever. Have you been on eBay? There's so many finds. And I bet that diving watch would sell fast. Just saying.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Check, 1, 2, check, check,
Jamming,
1, 2.
jamming. I'm jamming on the one, jamming on the one.
Oh, 600. What's the O stand for?
Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David Bazzel,
Here.
Roger Scott,
Present.
and Justin Moore.
Justin!
Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
All right, you 609ers, you know what to do right now. Even after a long Super Bowl night, you move it, move it, move it. Let's go.
Keep that conga on that. Move it. Move it. Move, move, move.
Hello, Buzz listeners.
Hey, what's up, Zippy?
Don't blow this force, Gene!
Oh my goodness me!
Don't blow this force, Gene!
I heard you the first time. Winner to the king.
Here we go, LA. Here we go. Los Angeles. Yeah, the other girl that we know.
Travis Tritt.
What?
Huh?
What?
She was Brad Pitt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wow, 6'10", man.
Yakshimash. Hey, Yakshimash to you.
Dobre. And Dobre, yes.
Excuse me.
Nee. Alicante.
Flying over to the Golden State.
Live long and prosper.
We hope
Thank you,
you do.
Mr. Spock.
I hate rude behavior in a man. Won't tolerate it.
Los Angeles.
Good tunes, good brew, good buddies. I feel great, man. I feel great. You guys are great. I'm gonna go pick a fight.
Since the Dallas Cowboys weren't in the Super Bowl. Let's take that ball right down. Give a cheer. Never do. Arkansas is a back to the field. Carry on with our mind. One A-R-K and S-A-N where Arkansas gonna fight.
All right, 6:11. Good morning, everybody. On this February 9th. Good morning, Roger.
Morning, Bub.
Good morning, Christian.
Hey, Christian.
Morning, fellas.
As we always do, start off the show when the Razorbacks win over the weekend. They win a big one last night, or yes, Saturday rather. Goodness, 88-68 over Mississippi State. We'll get into that big Super Bowl game last night. Yeah. If you love defense, man, you had to enjoy watching Seattle. That's what we've been talking about all week.
You love defense?
Yeah, I tell you, it was. They were impressive. They just overwhelmed the Pats. Actually, the score was not indicative of the game.
It wasn't. It was not
really,
as close. I said that same thing.
Let me tell you, the people who had the over or had the under both were sweating because that thing looked like, if you had the under.
I never even knew what that was.
Yeah,
what was
45.
Okay.
So it was so far under for the majority of the game. All of a sudden, New England scores a little bit. All of a sudden, at the very end, they score on that touchdown. Walker goes 40 yards, and then they go the over. And then there comes the yellow flag, holding.
Yes.
And that changed it. So if you got
Listen, a lot of money on squares, I won't say where, changed hands. It went from 2 minutes. Changed one man's life of $4,000 to another man who picked up $3,500.
This is last night. This is last night at Boudreaux's.
Well, I didn't say at Boudreaux's. I don't know where it was.
$3,500
square. Well, $50
Wow.
squares. Yeah.
Wow.
For the final score. Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
I know. Oaklawn does that as part of the what they do on the Oaklawn Sports app. And,
that's right.
I went into. I was basic. DJ had 19 parlays. I don't know if any of them were worked or not. But
I don't either. Yeah, you know what? And I could not. I did not pull the trigger once again on the scoregami, so I don't know if that was.
Yeah, I don't think it was a scoregami. We'd have heard about it last
That's
night.
wild.
Yeah,
Would we?
yeah.
Would we have?
No, I don't think we would have.
I know that we've got some prep that tells us 10 different things that happened during that ball game. I'm
Got-
sure we'll go over it.
Got plenty to chew on today. No Chris Kane today. Had major dog issues last night. When I first looked at his text message, I thought it was about one of his kids.
Right.
And I looked a little bit closer. No, he's been trying to get his dog into a vet. It had some kind of stomach issue last night. It was up almost very late. So
never good.
Yeah, it's tough enough to have two kids, and you got a dog that's got the issues. You've dealt with that before. I didn't ask Christian, do you have a dog? I know you got two kids.
2 dogs, 2 kids, 2 cats.
Wow, that's a lot of activity.
2 dogs.
That's a lot of activity.
You got 2 dogs and 2 cats.
2 dogs and 2 cats. Do they live in harmony?
Yeah, they're all cool.
Are they all inside?
Mm-hmm.
So no Chris Kane. We do have Bill Vickery coming at you today at 8 o'clock. Graffiti brought to you by Finch Brokers. Pat Bradley in the 9 o'clock hour brought to you by Cabot Outdoors and Bath Fitter. Today is National Football Hangover Day. Makes sense. I mean, last night by the end of it, Jessica was out of gas. She was, of course, I'm making notes of every commercial.
Of course,
I'm the nerd.
I've got to. I've got to. You can go over some if we
What's
match up.
You? I don't know. You got a chance to see
I
any
watched
of
them this morning when I got here. Yeah, I watched the dozen.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was not a great year. There are a few in there that sort of stood out to me.
I didn't know any of them when they were playing because again, I didn't do anything for the first couple of hours of the deal. I didn't sit down until after I gave prizes away, and that was after the halftime show. So.
Yeah, that's tough for you to pay. But we'll go over all those. We want you to give us your opinion on what you thought the best ones were or the worst ones.
And we'll let you know if you're right or wrong.
It's also National Rehydration Day. This was one, Tommy used to talk about, and I've heard other people say it too, but Tommy always said we should have the day off after the Super Bowl. It's a national holiday, make it a national holiday of rest. Because everybody's working. You worked last night. DJ was over at Oaklawn.
Was it on Bill's show yesterday that I think it was Toddy P, who had mentioned that next year you get that because it's a national holiday anyway.
Oh, is that right?
What is it?
Was it President's Day?
Yeah, President's
Maybe
Day.
that's what it is.
So.
Maybe that's what it is.
How weird is that?
Yeah,
Well, of course,
for certain
yeah,
people.
I was gonna say.
So I expect all bankers and essential workers, non-essential workers in the state government to be part of it.
There's plenty to, like I said, chew on in addition to just the Super Bowl alone.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about in addition to the Razorbacks winning in basketball, softball rolls. I didn't see. Finally, I was behind. They scored about 50 runs this weekend, or 60 runs in the games they played. Yesterday it was 21 to something. The one that was Friday, I think, was 17. So they roll.
Right.
It's easy competition. You see where the Tar Heels beat Duke on the last second shot.
Yeah.
Stormed the court. I was like, wait a minute, you stormed the court? I mean, you guys.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Maybe so.
It's been a minute.
The other one, how about UCA? You Bear fans, 7th game in a row. Acree's got to be on cloud 9.
I hope so. He's so depressed with Christian being here. I hope something gives him purpose.
Did you see Lindsey Vaughn? Where's Vaughn?
Oh, man.
Vaughn goes down again. Olympics goal last night.
Listen, for the guy that talked about that, and I'm still trying to grapple with all the animals at Christian's house.
Oh, my goodness me! Where is Von? Where is Von? Oh, Von is in the netting! Oh, my goodness me!
Yes, thank you, sir. I love that guy.
Well, did you see it? Did you see it yesterday?
No, I did not. I saw her airlifted. That was it, which was enough.
It was 13 seconds into it.
Yeah.
And she was having to, again, she's already got a partially torn ACL and whatever. And boy, and not only Roger did she take a spill.
It was how you do that, and
it's
with that being
almost,
your job.
Almost
obviously
impossible.
It's
almost
didn't work
impossible.
out.
That's
Yeah.
right. But then you heard she broke her leg.
Yeah.
Now sometimes when you say you break a leg, it's a minor break. So I don't know. It was a nasty fall, but they had to airlift her again. It's like
yes.
Wow. So anyway, so I think basically the Olympics are just under where only a few medals have been handed out.
Let's see. Italy's got most.
Did you see who was one of the ones who got gold this weekend? Breezy Johnson.
Talk to me about Breezy.
If you're Breezy, there's a good chance you're going to do well at the Winter Olympics. We have a Breezy Osborne.
Right.
Who was
not in the Olympics.
He was not in the Olympics.
Who is she an American?
She's an American.
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Breezy Johnson. Yes.
Yeah.
How many Slavs are named Johnson? I guess.
Roger, you had Chris Gotterup won the Phoenix Open. When we were over there yesterday or Saturday at Oaklawn.
Right.
I forgot the Phoenix Open was being held the same day. I don't know if that's a regular thing that have it. That number, whatever it is, was it 16 or whatever they do with the people? Where they throw beer and they throw water. It's just part of the tradition.
Well, we saw that.
It's like welcome to the Thunderdome of golf. And so anyway, then also too a couple other things. We saw that Sonny Jurgensen had died on like Thursday or Friday. Played for the Redskins, 91 years old. And then Mark May told me, man, I'm gonna struggle this week getting into the Broyles Award. Another one of my teammates died. Guy named Wilburn, Barry Wilburn. I don't remember him. He led the NFL in interceptions in '87. Won a Super Bowl with the Redskins.
I may have remembered him only because he was the name sounds familiar. It's not foreign to me because of the Cowboy Redskins rivalry all those years.
Yeah, he died in a fire. What a horrible way to go. Also, I didn't mention, Raj, that the gymnastics team of U of A beat Georgia, upset Georgia on Friday. 3 days later, they gym again. They gymnastic again.
They gym again.
They gym again, they finished second to number 1 Oklahoma. So this could be a special year for the gymnastics team for the Razorbacks. Yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
You know what's not changed with the Razorbacks, Raj?
Yes, the Ladybacks.
But they did play competitive. Florida's not very.
Look at you being nice.
Florida's not very good.
Feeling bad?
Florida's 13th.
Oh, shot in the dark.
But they do lose 75-69. So, Roger, also we got to talk about the new buck record from Big Buck Classic. Did you see the picture of it?
No.
Let me show it to you. Look at this. Could you imagine seeing that thing? Walking by in the yard, you looking at that.
I think I know.
You start shaking.
Wow.
It's got I don't know how many little
points.
I don't know, but it's a total
Sounds
of
like George 1,000 points a lot.
2, 4, 3, 8.
You see it? No. You through the record book.
So it says the rack has a mass of points that form a distinctive starburst pattern.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost just like, it's the craziest looking thing. Usually you see like 6 or 7 or 10.
Yeah.
But that thing's just got, there's like thousands.
Wow.
So anyway, got a lot to chew on today, Roger. Got a lot of things to talk about.
But you missed one thing when you said it was, what'd you call it, rehydration? Is that what it was?
Yes. Yeah.
So is it National Pizza Day, or did I miss that?
I did get to that.
You just skimmed over it.
Well, you know what, though, Roger? I call boo on that.
Why?
National Pizza Day. They do it the day after the Super Bowl. National Pizza Day is like the Super Bowl, man. What are you doing?
Well, I know it is the day.
People order probably more pizza on Super Bowl than any other day of the year.
I know it's the day.
You already had your day. You just had a big day. Don't take another one.
Well, I think it's maybe not National Pizza Day. I think
it is. No, it's National Pizza Day.
No, I'm talking about aren't the most pizzas sold the Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I think it's always the way. And say Super Bowl. You see how many wings they sell? Like 1.5 billion.
Yeah. No. I think I you know what? How about that? It'd be interesting to find out. Are more pizzas sold on the day before Thanksgiving as opposed to the one during Super Bowl? I mean, it makes no. I understand what you're saying. It seems like, of course, more so during the Super Bowl, but
so many things, Roger, to about the football game last night. First of all, did you see about the guy who bet money on the coin toss in Vegas?
No, I didn't see it. You got to tell me.
So before kickoff, a bettor at Caesar's Palace in Vegas walked up and laid cash, $253,000 on it being heads. Not. I mean, it's just that's just a luck of the draw. You know what? He won 248 on top of his 250, so he netted another $240,000.
That makes me nervous.
I know.
Right now,
of all the bets you can make, he bets it on the head, but it almost makes it seem like, do you know something? I mean, how in the heck you woke up just beforehand and you got $250,000 cash?
Can you buy insurance on
So
that?
another interesting fact, Roger, did you see where Seattle Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold's grandfather was Richard Bernard Dick Hammer?
Yeah.
One of the original Marlboro men.
Yes, I saw
the picture of him.
Jacob Short sent that out, I think.
How crazy is that?
Meredith,
he was a Marlboro man. He was a captain in the L.A. County Fire Department. He was Olympian and athlete. Played volleyball in the 64 Summer Olympics.
Richard Hammer but that's his real name.
How about that? He was an actor in Emergency. His real name was Captain Dick Hammer in the show.
You bet it was.
Anyway, I thought that was another one of those crazy things.
Absolutely.
Did you see the most expensive thing that you could?
Excuse me. And I guess I didn't when I keep reading some of these things that had happened for Donald to be on 5 teams. Five teams.
Darnold, yeah.
Yeah. To be on
he's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
To go to a Super Bowl after being on 5 teams.
And this could be the trajectory where his life changes. I mean,
there's no question.
I mean, because now you've got the confidence you can do it. But of course, that Seattle defense just
they were the key.
They were the key. And
so you know the story on Darnold. So he's a 3rd overall pick out of USC with the Jets. He obviously doesn't do anything with the Jets. They trade him to Carolina. Doesn't do anything at Carolina. So then he goes, I guess my career's about done. He goes out to San Francisco. It's behind Purdy.
Right.
Back up.
Right.
So he's thinking, my career's probably done.
Sure.
And so then all of a sudden Minnesota rolls the dice. And I think Minnesota, some injuries happen. Next thing you know, he's a starting quarterback, wins 14 games for him last year. Yep. They get rid of him.
Yep.
They don't think he's good. They get rid of him.
Yep.
And he comes back and he wins 17 this year.
Yeah.
5. No team.
Well, maybe they should have checked into Captain Dick Hammer.
That's right.
Maybe they should have known that.
No other player has ever quarterback on the 5th team and then go to the Super Bowl. Yeah,
it's unreal.
It's a great story.
It is. I'm sorry I interrupted you now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. There's so much to chew on. The LX, the Super Bowl 60 hammer burgers. You hear about it? I'm going to show you a picture.
All right, sure.
Look at this picture. That's it. That's a hamburger. It's got a big bone. It's got a big steak bone going through the top of it.
So that's
it. So let me tell you what it says. It says it's a cheeseburger with braised bone-in beef shank, roasted Myraprex demoglaze, whatever that. And
oh my goodness me!
Boy, raised blue cheese fondue on baked
it sounds awesome.
Bun. So guess how much for this?
I'd say about 20 pounds. And that's at the Super Bowl?
That's at the Super Bowl.
$50.
Sir, I'm glad you're sitting down. It's $180. $180. It's $180.
There's only one person that could have bought that, and that's the dude that bet on the
Yeah, that's right.
Toss.
You can't eat that in a seat, a regular seat. You have to have.
No, I'm not ordering that.
But there are.
You'd still have. If you bought that at the game, half of it'd still be in your car.
The other great stat, did you see the Patriots won the coin toss? They have won the coin toss in all 3 of their Super Bowl losses and lost the coin toss in all 6 of their Super Bowl wins. I guess that's of the last 9 years, now 10.
Here's one for you. The Seattle Seahawks have been in 4 Super Bowls in 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I know where you're going.
And the Dallas Cowboys have only won 4 playoff games in 30.
Christian, I'd be interested to see. I saw the stat.
4 Super Bowls.
How many teams have won? Not one, Roger, but 2 Super Bowls since the Dallas Cowboys have been to the Super Bowl.
Sure. Again, since the Cowboys have been to the Super Bowl, the Seahawks have been to 4.
I know.
4.
Well, now we got the Seahawks. You've of course got
the Patriots, of course.
Patriots,
the Chiefs. That's 3.
The Steelers.
Steelers, yeah. Now, I'm saying win. As Roger said, if you just went going to the Super Bowl, you can say win, though. So that's 4. I think I saw a list that there were multiple. There were more than 4 or 5. I thought it was 6 or 7, but we'll look through that. But the point of it is, poor Cowboys. Jerry Jones, I just think he and Steven got to be thinking.
Eagles.
No,
Eagles, that's 5. That's 5.
I don't know what
I don't know what you got to do if you're Cowboy fans. Look at that. They hired the obviously second-year coach at Seattle, first-year coach at Chicago.
Broncos.
What's that, Broncos? Yeah, that's 6.
Had several Cowboys because I mentioned on the radio as well as in the Facebook post. Tampa.
That's 7.
To wear your NFL gear to get free beignets at your table yesterday or last night at Boudreaux's, and quite a few people did. That got the memo. They did anyway, and there was maybe 4 or 5 Cowboy people that were there that wore
still wearing it.
Well, because we're Cowboys. There was a couple of guys. There was one guy who won the Dwight Yoakam ZZ Top tickets. He didn't wear anything, but he admitted he's a Cowboy fan, and nobody admits they're a Cowboy fan unless they're a Cowboy fan. Not for a free gift, but a lot of people showed up at Boudreaux's with all their different gear on.
Yeah, you bet.
But just like with the Razorbacks, this is the best time to be a Cowboy because now everybody's undefeated, and we have a chance.
We come back, we'll take a look at some of your comments on the Milton Heat and Air text line. 661-1037 is the number. We'll know which was your favorite commercial, which one
I
you
got
not
one
like.
that's my favorite. I'll tell you when I get back.
Did you like the halftime show? Did you watch the halftime show? Did you watch the other halftime show? Got to get comments on that. We've got a question of the day at some point. We'll put up, Christian.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Christopher?
I just put one out. I can put another one out.
That's
as well.
No, whatever your question is.
Wow, that's never been done before.
You've never done 2?
No.
Oh, we used to do it on the zone. But our question today is: did you go out or did you stay home for the Super Bowl?
Gotcha.
But we'll put another one out too.
I like that one. I like that one. And you know what? How many people I saw on social where people were talking about the kicker getting snubbed? You know, he scored all the points that he did.
5 field goals. Yeah, listen.
They didn't even thank him, is what they were saying at the podium. You know?
I think I read. Listen, I've got so many facts and figures. There was one that said that I think the Seahawks spent more on special teams than anybody else in the NFL. Look what their punter and field goal kicker did. Yeah. That punter, I mean, every kick he had was on the one. Of course, he had a good coverage team, but he gave him a chance, and put him in the corner. I mean, just a lot of great things.
Was the defense that good, or was the O-line just that bad?
Could have been a combo.
You tell me.
Could have been a combo.
Well, you know more than I do. Chris, what'd you say?
They've been good all year.
Well, they have to get there. They have to get there. What do you say, Christian?
I think the defense was that good. I was looking at the stats after the game, and they did not tell the whole story.
No,
I think Seahawks and the Patriots were pretty close yardage-wise, but almost the entire game, the Patriots got shut down.
Yeah, I think Seattle got bored. They got bored. They fell asleep on defense.
Well, that pick six was just right there in your hands. You can't.
Yeah, that was so good. A great memory for that guy. All right, do not go away. 6:29 here, Morning Mayhem.
Pat Bradley joins Morning Mayhem each week courtesy of Cabot Outdoors. Shop their inventory of Hustler Fast Track Series zero-turn mowers at cabotoutdoors.com.
This is SportsCenter.
Arkansas took care of business on the road with a convincing 88-68 win over Mississippi State. The Razorbacks were limited roster-wise as both Carter Knox and DJ Wagner were out with injury. Arkansas played 7. Trevor Bazzel and Malik Thomas played all 40. Darius Cuff Jr. once again led the Hogs in scoring, recording 24 points. Arkansas will play LSU tomorrow on the road. Arkansas State cruised, beating Bowling Green 91-54. They'll play Louisiana Monroe on Wednesday. The Winter Rock men fell to Southern Illinois Edwardsville, while the women beat them 73-64. Both teams will face Western Illinois on Thursday. And Central Arkansas won their 7th game in a row, their most in their Division I history, by beating Lipscomb 86-78. Bryant native Cam Hunter had 32 points and 7 rebounds. Central Arkansas will play again tonight on the road at North Alabama at 6 on ESPN+. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a real nice sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon in Little Rock. The night clear for a while in the evening, and then as the night goes on, the clouds will begin to increase. We'll call it partly cloudy with a low of 54. Tomorrow, still in the 70s at 74, but a 20% chance of a light shower. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Join 103.7 The Buzz this Thursday and Friday, broadcasting live from the Broyles Award at Oaklawn Hot Springs. Coverage of the Broyles Award banquet on The Buzz is brought to you by Double B's, where you gas it, grab it, and go. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile. UAMS, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, and Jones & Son, 40 years of excellence with the same owners and same location.
Hey folks, it's David Bazzel out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zimber has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer.
Go
so
celebrate
for the best
with them
selection,
now.
best
I'm gonna have a drink,
experience,
a two,
go see my
or
friends
maybe
at
three.
Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com.
been a long
That's
ride.
FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com. Heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up quick. If you haven't ordered your gifts yet, don't wait until the last minute. Get to it with Tipton & Hurst, the state's premier florist, offering guaranteed satisfaction with every order for 140 years. Grab your Valentine's flowers early and get rewarded with free roses later. See store for details. Buy your flowers, chocolates, gifts, and more at one of Tipton & Hurst's 5 locations in Little Rock, Conway, Palm Bluff, North Little Rock, Rogers, or at TiptonHurst.com.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Lawrence Forrester in Cabot, Steve Fisher in Stuttgart, or Kyle Stone in Pine Bluff today.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
8:50 to go. Trying to step up and shoot one downfield. It's intercepted. Ill-advised throw in the middle. Julian Love has it. Love 50. Love 40 and out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Can't stop my shoulder.
Such a great song. Final score last night of the Super Bowl, 29-13, Seattle wins it. The line was Seattle favored by 4.5. Over-under was 45, so barely gets the under there. It does, rather, but the game was not indicative. The stats, the score was not indicative.
I agree 100%. Even though they scored a couple touchdowns, patch that is. And Christian, you'll know this as well. Again, I don't get to do a whole lot of watching the game, which is fine. While it's all going on, I enjoy doing what I'm doing there at Boudreaux's. But I had my buddy Pat Simmons over at Brian Small Engine Repair. He was saying, and this is maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes in, because I get texts from all you guys, that there was not a flag thrown until closer to the end of the first half. Is that right?
Yeah, it was.
That was almost a first.
It was really nice not to have many flags. Yeah.
I did see 0-15 for teams that are shut out in the first half.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That stat continues.
That's a great stat, but I didn't. I mean, that's not bad then. I mean, for the no flag.
Walt Coleman is glad because we always call him if there's some kind of controversy with the Super Bowl. So. Let's go through some of our Middleton Heat and Air text line, Roger. This is Mary Bimberg. So would it take an act of Congress to get the Super Bowl moved to Saturday? Just saying. We used to have that debate. Remember, we used to have that debate with Tommy? Yeah. I just think, Saturday, you've got, Sunday, nothing's going on.
Well, Sunday is the most watched night of TV.
That's right, because people are home
all year long.
People aren't open for business.
That's right. Now, do you want to do it at noon? Didn't they used to have, when we were kids, used to have it a lot earlier?
12 to 2.
Yeah.
Used to have to hurry home from church to watch the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
They think of the millions of dollars that they make for showing
the pregame.
Commercial pregame. No question about it.
Millions.
Somewhat, but I get the drift there.
Sure.
So you wake up Sunday and you're not,
sure.
you don't have to go to work like you do today.
Absolutely.
The other one, Christian, did you mention the Giants when we were talking about? Every time I look over this, funny.
Did not.
It's funny when I look at this screen, he's not there.
Yeah, that one's frozen.
I know. I was wondering. I keep thinking you're not there. I'll look up there. Yeah. So did you? So you didn't mention the Giants. So there's like 7. I think I saw 7 teams have won multiple Super Bowls. Since the Cowboys
teams have won multiple Super Bowls. Okay.
Cowboys have last been to a Super Bowl.
Well, again, and no disrespect to Seattle. Trim Man.
I watched the Turning Point USA halftime show, and it was very good. Yeah. Here's one: Bunny Rabbit music is fun, but not for me. And Budweiser commercial was my favorite of the Super Bowl. We teased this last week. It was the one where the little eagle falls out of its nest, and the baby Clydesdale protects him.
Unpopular take?
On what?
On that one, may I give it?
No, I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I saw it once. That's enough. It did not move me. It did not move me. My favorite, by far, of all the ones that I've seen, the Jurassic Park. I'll give that a 5 out of 5. No, well, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'd seen that a bunch last week, so by the time it got to me,
I had not seen any of them.
It's creative.
And maybe that's the same thing.
It was AI. Because they made them all young again.
I think that was
to a certain degree.
They did. I mean, they made them look young, like they were still young.
De-aging, yeah.
A little bit.
They did the de-aging on the Duncan one too, or whatever.
The Duncan one. If you look online, the Duncan one got the most comments because he had a lot of stars in it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was that funny. I just didn't think it was that funny.
The Jurassic, it was not that funny to me. The great line though was given by who's in Jurassic Park? What's
funny guy?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, where he goes, Wi-Fi finds a way.
Oh, yeah.
That is so good. And I guarantee you, because I've been looking at Xfinity for a long time now, and I'm pulling the trigger because my bill went up again, that's going to be an uptick for them. I mean, it usually it's almost like the coin toss bet. You know what? When you're betting that kind of money, you're hoping that you get.
You know what's interesting? They did not show that till the third quarter, and I'll tell you, the game was pretty much
right?
like a yawn. By the middle of the way of the third quarter, it was not a real. I mean, they had dominated, and some people, I think, if you look at probably the viewership numbers, just probably started going down. So that's where you try to figure. If it's a close game, more people are tuning in. Yep. At the end there, if you're not, but anyway, that's one of the more notable ones for sure because it was.
I gave it
creative.
a 5. I gave it a
5 out of 5. Wow.
The Pokemon one, I turned it off before it finished.
We'll get to the. There's so many. Here's one that says the Manscaped commercial was awesome. That was a good one too. That was sort of
funny.
gross,
but
creative.
I gave it a 3, and then there's another because it cuts off where it goes. And I'm not mad because we cover your butt, and then it goes off. Same thing with the take a look at me now.
That actually was pretty good one. I was trying to figure out what that was. So that was one about looking at your pee.
Yeah. Well, and look.
Because why was it looking at your pee? Because of what was the health?
It's a health thing. Yeah.
Okay. What was the health issue on that one?
It was a liquid IV, I guess, is what
it was. Something to make you be drinking more water or something. I can't remember what
hydrated.
it was. More hydrated. Yeah.
So you got the. So when you think it, so I got to thinking when you're thinking about the Bad Bunny, whether you liked it or not, the halftime show, I gave a 3 to the Telemundo commercial with Owen Wilson and
that got
Sophia
good reviews early in the. That was early in the Super Bowl.
That was good, but look at it. So if you didn't like the Bad Bunny, they didn't. Okay, so you may be of a demo there. But the demo they're also looking for was the one for the Manscaped, for the tight end, to do the tight end one was good, and to look at your P and all that. So that's another demo that they're.
We'll get into the. I want to get into the Bad Bunny deal at 7:00 since we don't have Chris there. Here's another one. Rebecca says defense wins championships. Well, over the years, it's been more about the offense, but that was certainly a testimony to great defense. And Roger, you make the point. Was it great defense or just an offensive line that looked horrible? That was the number 2 scoring offense, I think, Christian, if I'm not mistaken, in the AFC, right? I mean, New England, I think, was a top scoring offense, and they just. I mean, I told you, Roger, back in the middle of the year, I watched Seattle against Washington. Had picked Washington. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm never picking against these guys again. Right. They are well coached and fly to the ball. So I don't know, but that left tackle who's from Clemson, what's his name? Will something. Man, he gave up. He by himself. The stats show that he gave up 14 hurries.
Is it Campbell?
Yes, like Will Campbell. I think that's it. I think he's
from LSU. I think.
He's LSU, and man, he looked bad.
Yeah, Hunter Henry caught a pass in the Super Bowl.
He caught three altogether. I believe.
Yeah. One's enough. I mean, just to say that you got one. That touchdown could have been pass interference. May have been.
Yeah, we got to him a little earlier.
He got hit hard, dude, and he's a big man.
Drew, our buddy at Natural State Wholesale, said that he said you're not seeing that he's been open. They're just not getting the ball to him. Yeah. I guess I did not see. I wasn't paying attention that if May was not accurate at all times. He missed the throws. Of course, he heard footsteps a lot too.
All night long.
Also, too, on the Razorback game, Roger, did you get a chance to watch any of that?
Mm-hmm.
So that was again Acuff. I watched the highlights. We were so busy, Raj, watching doing our thing.
That's how I watched it. Was there at the sports book.
I went back and watched some of the highlights of Acuff because it was tough for us to sort of see it. But, man, Acuff did everything. I mean, there's a highlight film of that game. Of course, it's Mississippi State, not a real tough opponent. 24 points, only had 1 turnover, had 8 assists. And he wasn't the only reason they won, but he continues to be the leader. I think you had, Malik Thomas, 17, Billy Richmond, 14, Bazzel, 19. Bazzel played the entire game for the first time in his career. Acuff is averaging 22.7 points per game in SEC. That's got to be, Christian. That's got to be close to the top in the league.
Who did you say did not play?
Carter Knox didn't play, and
Wagner.
And Wagner didn't play. And it never said why, did they?
Carter Knox was dealing with some leg injury, and I think Wagner had an ankle.
The bigger story, too, is maybe Pringle with 11 rebounds. Man, they've been needing some production out of him, so he had 11 rebounds. Bazzel had 8 rebounds, and so again, Mississippi State, as we thought going into it, was pretty darn bad. And did I miss this one? Here we go. Hello, the most unheard and relevant story in college basketball is University of Central Arkansas men's basketball team winning their 7th consecutive game in a row. How about that? Take that, Chris Kane. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. It's that guy they got. I remember we had him on the show, I think, one time, Roger, after he got hired. He's a ball of fire, man. He's a winner, and it's only taken him, this is on the second year with him.
Sure.
He's in it. Coming up at 7 o'clock here, we'll talk about the whole Bad Bunny deal. I certainly have my thoughts on it, in my opinion, and we'll get Christian's and Roger's too. Of course, Roger, it was tough for you. Yeah. I don't even know. What do you do? Do you stop and watch the game each
Here's
play?
What happens at a Razorback ball game.
At Boudreaux's.
At Boudreaux's, I'll go around, I'll glad hand everybody, I'll pass out everything, the tickets and all that, with a lot of help from Dwayne Duncan, Brian's brother, and do all that stuff. And then at halftime, we shut the TV's volume down, and I start calling out numbers for prizes. Gotcha. Super Bowl's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Because you've got every element of that game people want to watch. The commercials, the halftime, and the game itself.
Yeah.
So I just went around for the first couple hours before all of that, passed out all kinds of stuff, let everybody know what we were doing, say hello, welcome, yada, yada, yada. Then after the halftime show, it probably took me until 2 minutes left in the third quarter that we did the giveaway and all that. So I don't get to watch much of anything until that point on. But, as I'm at a table shooting the bull with people, I get to see a few things. I did watch the halftime, obviously, as I'm going around.
How about that?
I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't understand a lot. That's not a swipe. That's just
we'll dive into that here after 7.
You dive into it.
How about crazy? Did you guys see at the end Maria Taylor? She was interviewing Mike McDonald, not Michael McDonald, but Mike McDonald, the coach of Seattle.
Right.
Both of them were classmates at Centennial High School in Georgia. Are you kidding me?
I am not.
What are the odds of that?
I don't know.
It's just so weird that those kind of things.
Well, how about that? And you had 2 guys who were buddies for the Broyles Award. Is that right? What's the deal? No, or was it a championship game?
Yeah, that was back in the. I think it was back in the championship. No Bros War connection last night.
No. I'm talking about in the either championship game, or do you have two Bros Award finalists that are buddies that have been in weddings or whatever?
Yeah, that's coming up. Coming up Thursday. Bros Award this Thursday, Miami and Indiana.
All right,
this
well,
Thursday.
I'm just talking about then there's a connection that you're talking about Super Bowl.
Yeah, they. Yes, connection there too. Yes, exactly. I got you. Also, too, how about Mike Tirico? What'd you think about Mike Tirico last night? Called his first Super Bowl. Oh, you can't. That's right. You couldn't watch it. You know, he's so smooth. And Chris Collinsworth has called
That's
6
his first
games.
Super Bowl?
I know. I know. It's sort of surprising too when I heard that. I was sort of surprised about that.
What'd you think, Christopher?
I thought he was pretty good, and he'd been with ESPN all those years, and ESPN has never had a Super Bowl. I guess ABC has, but he wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't the main guy for ABC, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
But he's called so many great. I mean, he's the Masters and all those. So that was good. He got to get his first
So
one.
was he good?
Yeah, I thought he was good. Yeah, he's a pro. Here's one of the Seattle Seahawks I mentioned earlier spend more money on their special teams than any other team in the NFL at $9.325 million in salary. Right. Their kicker just scored over half of the points, and their punter down to punt inside the 5-yard line. As Seattle won the Super Bowl, he had multiple great kicks. The guy from the punter did. And how about this? The first running back to win a Super Bowl MVP, Rodgers, since who?
Terrell Davis.
1998. How crazy is that?
That's 30 years. We're talking about 30 years.
Basically 30 years.
30 years.
You can tell me that not been. That just shows you how the game has changed.
Absolutely, it has.
I mean, and that guy. Let me tell you, that guy's been tough the last 3 weeks. Or last 3 playoff weeks. They have not stopped him. So you know what? He's undersized, not very big, but he's strong and he's fast. Came out of Michigan State. Won the Doak Walker Award. He's sort of not many people have been talking about him.
No.
They could have stopped him.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, prior to that, it was either them quarterback or maybe a wide receiver, if that. But no.
Yeah, it was a domination display last night by the Seattle Seahawks. Again, if you're a team around the league, you're looking around going, wow, that team may be around. That team may be tough to deal with the next couple of years. We're glad you're with us. If you want to be part of the show, 661-1037. It is 647.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern-born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
QC Kinetics helps active people stay active. People like David Boardman, police officer, competitive athlete, and gym owner who trains hard almost every day.
My body's taken a lot of abuse over the years. I've had multiple knee surgeries on both of my knees. I could barely run a mile prior to go into QC Kinetics. Doctors have all told me, hey, you are going to need knee replacements.
But QC Kinetics gave David great news.
We're going to give you the opportunity to have not one, but 2 healthy knees, and we don't have to cut you open.
And after David's regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics,
since I've gone to them, I run 20, 30 miles a week. I really wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for QC Kinetics.
From knee pain to Ironman training.
It's a no-brainer.
Now it's your turn. Call QC Kinetics to book your free consultation today.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Listen to Morning Mayhem for your chance to finish the lyric with Justin Moore, brought to you by Rainbow Restoration. When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. They restore, you recover.
President's Day, a day that will become famous for saving you money.
With presidential savings at Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Cast your ballot for savings of 40% store-wide. And special interest financing for 48 months on stylish sofas, sectionals, and of course, recliners. Become the candidate for comfort for America's choice. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock.
Home, live the lazy.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Ever Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how? What?
Just, you're funny.
You mean, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
No, just, you know how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny.
So good.
How the f am I funny? What the is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Joe Pesci turns, I think, 83 today, if memory serves me right.
He's one of my faves, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because he's real. I think he's real.
Well, he's sort of, you know what movie I have not seen about him with him? Raging Bull.
Oh,
wow. Have you seen Raging Bull?
I've not seen Raging Bull.
Did you hear the way?
He did.
You've never seen Raging Bull?
Even Christian
Thank you, Christian.
Disbelief.
Thank you, Christian.
I know.
I'm not alone.
You should watch it.
I know. It's. I don't know why I haven't. I need to do that.
Well, it's black and white, which is great. They do it on purpose. The one thing I remember at that when it was first done, that De Niro actually put on all that weight, ate and just put on that weight. It's gritty. It's gritty.
De Niro was unlikable in the movie.
Totally.
Because the real person was also unlikable.
That's right.
We'll talk about. I didn't want to dive into the halftime stuff until once we get to the 7 o'clock hour.
Whatever.
No, Chris Kane. He had a dog issue last night. You know, I see this long text and I sort of glance at it, and he goes, "I'm going to try to get to the hospital," and I'm thinking, "Oh no, it's kids."
Oh no.
And then I read, it's his dog.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder that.
Well, I hate that for him. I mean,
know.
It's tough, especially, when you've got a kid, a toddler, or a dog, you don't know what's wrong with them because they can't talk.
True.
And then throwing up and a dog is just either sick on either end is just terrible. So
let's
hopefully
go
it's all right.
Some of our messages. Let's see here. Let's see the one on the first, the one for the pee. If your urine is yellow, you need to hydrate more. So that's what they're saying. Okay. That's what Liquid IV is for.
Steve Brown, Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, said the tight end one was the best. So.
Yeah, that was a very popular one. Yeah, we'd seen that was the one they teased last week too.
You'd mentioned that. Yeah, I'd never seen it.
From the 479, Hunter got hit hard twice. I don't think he was in there at the end of the game. I hope he's okay. Yeah, that was a tough hit there in the end zone.
Yeah, he got laid out at the end.
And he's a big boy.
The other guy did too.
Yeah, he did.
Hey guys, Acuff went 3 for 4 guys. Went at 3-4 guys and did the switch hands layup. It was awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's I reshared it on my Twitter. It's a highlight of all of his moves.
Right.
And it was like he was playing against boys. He looks like men against boys. I mean, he just made it look easy. Someone says Kenneth Walker, the running back, is from Memphis. So I did not know. Did he play his college ball at Memphis?
No, he played at NC State and transferred to
Michigan State. I knew that's where he'd won the Doak Walker. Special teams coach for Seattle is Harbaugh's son. I thought that was interesting. Saw that. Thank you from the 870. Someone says the halftime show was terrible. We'll get to that a little bit later. Did you guys sing along with the halftime show? No. I couldn't. The best emergency animal hospitals in Memphis. I did not know that.
Mr. Bad Bunny didn't wear a dress. I don't know what it did. I mean, you either like it or you don't.
Yeah, we'll like I said, we'll dive into that.
Okay.
Well, quick. Listen, you keep pushing. I know you're going to keep pushing. How about this, Sam Darnold? So Sam Darnold, listen.
Captain Dick Hammer.
Listen to these bonuses. $500,000 for 4,000 plus yards. $500,000 for 67.5% completion rate. $500,000 for being the top 10 offense. $500,000 for being in the playoffs. $500,000 for division round win, $500,000 for conference championship win, and $1 million for a Super Bowl win. Totally, it looks like there's more than that, but it says $4 million here. 1, 2, 3. I guess there's $4 million just in bonuses.
All right, well,
he deserves it. Hey, he deserves it.
Well, sure. Well, some of those bets, some of those prop bets. Now that you said all that, so did he thank the religious, or did he? Does anybody go into Disney World anymore?
You know what? Jessica asked that last night. They don't show it like they used to, but I think they still do it. They just don't make a big of a deal. I don't think Disney pays for it during the deal. So a couple days later, where it's cheaper, because you know how much the commercials were this year, right?
Yeah, without no.
Take a shot.
Is it 11?
No, it was $8 million.
Okay.
And listen, if you look back just 10 years ago, it was about 2. I mean, that thing just continued to spike up. Here's an amazing thing. Answer me this. Riddle me this, Batman. Christian, you could be in this too. The Seattle's head coach, Mike McDonald, is the first head coach who blanked.
Mike McDonald is the first head coach who blanked?
Yeah. Also, he blanked in his effort to win the Super Bowl. He blanked. He also, how about this? I'll do this. He also blanks to win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
What is he the first head coach to do? And the key is the first head coach to also do this
in a Super Bowl.
Now, I will give you a hint. Some head coaches have done this, but it's not the exact thing that Mike McDonald does.
Is he a sibling or a?
No, it has to do with on the field.
With on the field. He is the first head coach in a Super Bowl to also do this as a player.
Nope. Christian, want to take a shot?
You have stumped me.
So what is the popular thing when you hire a head coach now? What skill does he bring that you like? And there's a debate on whether he should keep doing it or he should hire another assistant to do it.
Call plays?
He's the first defensive head coach.
All right.
All the other ones who have been head coaches are called offensive plays. He actually called the plays for the defense last night as a head coach.
In 60 Super Bowls,
Yep.
in 60 years, he's the first one to call to call some.
Yeah, most usually have a defensive coach. And then there's Sean McVay. He's the head coach. He calls the plays for the Rams. This guy's the first defensive guy. Pretty impressive.
Never even thought about that.
And then listen,
for them to even call him.
This dude has built a great defense. All right, more of your calls and questions when we come back. 7 o'clock. Did you like the Super Bowl? Did you like the halftime? Did you like any of the commercials? What did you like? What did you not like? Hogs roll, UCA rolls, softball rolls. A lot of good things to talk about. And, I wonder how many people will take off work today, Rod. You think everybody makes it to work? Just a little sluggish?
Yeah, well, they estimate 26 million.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, don't go away. 7 o'clock.
We're here all the time.
I wish you had more time.
103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Old Man Winter showed up and nobody could get out. Nobody could. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union gets it. So the New Year auto loan special has been extended through February 13th. Get an ultra-low 2.026% interest rate, up to 84 months financing, and no payments for 90 days. Valid on 24, 25, and 26 models, or refinance your current auto loan. Serving 15 counties in Central Arkansas. Apply online today at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Local people who get it.
When you want to know the score, it's on KABZ Little Rock.
He's open, complete at the 10, the 5, touchdown Arkansas!
103.7 The Buzz.
The oldest gorilla at the Little Rock Zoo has died. Zoo leaders say Catherine died due to breathing complications and heart failure. She first joined the zoo's gorilla exhibit back in 2004. Officials say Catherine was just one of few gorillas recorded in history to have previously survived a stroke. The average lifespan for a gorilla in captivity is 37 years old. Catherine was 43. And this week is the last week you can donate your holiday lights to help save the future generations of lions. The Little Rock Zoo Lights for Lions campaign recycles donated used or broken holiday lights and extension cords to support conservation efforts. Local partners strip the materials and recycle them so that they don't end up in landfills. The money raised will go towards the Lion Recovery Fund to double the wild lion population around the world. You can drop off those lights outside the zoo's entrance through Valentine's Day. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Ruffalo.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone. Each week, Justin and DJ will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon. Tonight, clear for the while in the evening, but the clouds will increase overnight. We'll just drop to the low 50s tonight. Tomorrow, still reaching the 70s. It'll be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers late. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Christian Weaver, live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life. Heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up quick. If you haven't ordered your gifts yet, don't wait until the last minute. Get to it with Tipton & Hurst, the state's premier florist, offering guaranteed satisfaction with every order for 140 years. Grab your Valentine's flowers early and get rewarded with free roses later. See store for details. Buy your flowers, chocolates, gifts, and more at one of Tipton & Hurst's 5 locations in Little Rock, Conway, Pine Bluff, North Little Rock, Rogers, or at TiptonHurst.com.
On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for, and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Oh yeah, we just had Christmas and now it's Valentine's Day. But don't worry, we still got you covered. You can do a Be Mine spa time, a 60-minute relaxation massage, and a specialized facial for $125. Or check out our couples therapy. Enjoy a hands-on couples massage workshop guided by a licensed massage therapist. We have all packages of sizes and gifts and candles and candy. Go to avabelladayspa.com and you can choose everything there or come see us. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at TraderBills.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David Bazzel.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed.
Yeah, that's
one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
All right, 7:06 on this Monday Super Bowl hangover day. Glad you're with us. I'm David Bazzel. That's Roger Scott, Christian Weaver producing. Bill Vickery will be up shortly. No Chris Kane today. He had an emergency issue with his dog last night. Trying to get his dog in to see a doctor. It's just like a human being. I got to get my dog. It's an emergency. What do you do? And these vets, I guess, just like anything, they have an emergency.
They sure do.
It could cost you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's premium. I've had to take one before.
Yeah, I mean, they get you. I mean, it's a lot of money. But
well, you know what? I don't know. Do some of them have hospitals that are open 24/7?
Well, they said the one in
okay, so they've got that.
There's one in Wood Rock somewhere. I don't remember where.
Is there not like an and what do you call those little medical buildings that are walk-ins? Welcome, yada yada. They're little medical. I guess that's if an emergency, and you may have that with a dog and all that. Last night, I know you're going to talk about the commercials, but what about this guy?
See, I just don't like the way that starts. It's too soft. Do you?
Yes.
What about you, Christian? Do you like it?
I mean, he sounds good. It's just
say it.
He's technically a good singer.
He's technically a good singer. He's no Elvis Presley.
His voice does not project. It is not a powerful voice.
It's not. It's not
in this song. He played it safe.
Yeah, but I want it to be strong. I want it to be strong.
No. What's strong is strong.
Is it like Michael Jackson?
This is better than somebody going too far with it, I believe.
I agree, and I think it was.
But listen, not even him. Listen, even the background singers.
Does it sound
mellow?
Does it sound Sunday service?
Yeah. The sax. Yeah, I felt like I'm at a bar. Should I order a drink? At the very end.
If I had anything against it, it was that he looked like a former producer that was here years ago.
If anything, he had something on his eyebrow. Had a little cut through his eyebrow, like a scar.
Yeah,
at first,
that's just a fashion.
I was wondering if that was it.
That's a fashion?
I said, is that fashion or is it?
That's a style.
Or did he get the hit? See, at the end, his voice, he started hitting higher notes, but it just, come on, man. You got jets getting ready to fly over.
I didn't see anybody crying over it.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah. Meh. So there's commercial with meh. Let's hear him finish.
Oh, the land.
Of the 60, I'd probably have him top lower 10%.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, he was all
That's
right.
quite
He was
all
all
right.
At home at the end.
Yeah, he did. That's what I said. I was like, if he'd had that same kind of bravado throughout the beginning.
Tomorrow when I come in with my eyebrow cut, you'll know, hey, maybe I liked
It's
it.
almost like that Marvin Gaye one that he came out and remember that
what are you
it's
talking
like
about?
the sexual healing
What are you
scene for
talking
the
about?
national
I don't know
anthem.
what-
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
That's him. That's him.
He's strong here. And she's got back.
So if you just joined the show,
Bill and Don, let's Marvin Gaye and get it
Seattle
on.
does win at 29-13. If you just joined the show, it was as we mentioned earlier. The score is not indicative of the game.
It is not.
I mean,
Jerry.
it felt like they. I thought for a minute they shut them out through three quarters. Right? When did they score? When did they score the first point?
Early fourth. Yeah.
Early fourth. They did not scored through three quarters. And I thought it was going to be a shutout.
Yeah.
No Super Bowl team had ever been shut out. And I think Seattle fell
That
asleep.
would have been scoregami.
Yeah, that's right. Seattle fell asleep. Defense fell asleep. So bored. The guy went right by him there at the towards the fourth quarter. But it was just a great performance of the Seattle defense, and that's what we'll remember. Remember the other name that they used to go by, Raj? The defense, the Seattle defense. The first. This was.
I don't.
You know what it is, Christian?
I do not. No.
It's the Legion of Doom. It was the Legion of Doom, and this was. I think they called this one. What?
No,
did they
the former one was Legion of Boom.
Boom. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
this was Doom. This was Doom, right?
I think so.
This
something,
yeah,
something
Legion
to do
of
with
Boom.
yeah.
I get it mixed up. Yeah, they have a name, and they played like it. So they get the win. A ton of stats are out. By the way, New England Patriots now have the most Super Bowl losses in NFL history. They have the most wins, right?
Yeah.
And the most losses. Sam Darnold now has more Super Bowls. And I presume that's either wins or participation. It's got to be wins. Than the four teams that let him go in the last 32 years.
Yeah, Vikings have never won.
Right.
Panthers have never won.
Jets.
Right.
Jets have won.
Yeah. How about that? The Seattle Seahawks trail for only 1
But
minute.
in 30 years, though.
Yeah, but not
32
30
years. 32 years.
Yeah.
The Seattle Seahawks trail for 135, only a minute and 35 seconds the entire postseason. That's the fewest amount of time trailing by a Super Bowl champion since the Redskins in 1991. We talked about Kenneth Walker being the first running back since since 98, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we mentioned teams to win multiple Super Bowls since the Dallas Cowboys last even reached the NFC Championship game. We mentioned Broncos, Patriots, Steelers, Giants, Ravens, Buccaneers, Chiefs, Rams, Eagles, Seahawks. That's
The
1, 2,
Seahawks
3,
have
4,
been
5,
to
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They have been to 4 in 20 years.
Packers 11.
The Cowboys are 4-10 since 1995 after that first Super Bowl.
I mentioned
that last Super
I mentioned
Bowl.
the punter. Michael Dickerson someone said here, probably the best punting performance in Super Bowl history. 7 punts, 47, right at 48 yards per punt. 3 down inside the 6-yard line. Only 2 returned for a total of 4 total yards. Multiple good holds on bad kicking snaps. That money paid off. If you have a favorite commercial, we want to hear what it is. As you can send us a text 661-1037. We started getting into those. Let's talk about the halftime performance. I had said that I had been critical of the NFL because it's like, why are you bringing in a guy that does not speak, will not sing? I know he's American. I know he's from Puerto Rico. Yeah. Why don't you bring him in? But most people don't know his music. Right. And of course, the reaction is on the other side is that they want to reach a global audience, and he brings global eyeballs.
Sure.
But I said, to the point of, this is a cultural event for America. And so why would you just try and piss off half of your fan base by bringing in somebody who doesn't sing one word of it in English? And the other part of it, too, I wasn't familiar with. First of all, if you recognize some of his music, most people did not know his music. There's some who do. Christian, you might know some of it.
Of the three of us.
That's right. He didn't have a big body of work that we would know. I think if you're over the age of probably 40, you probably don't know. And then he doesn't speak one word of English. And so it just all it did was hack off the people that have been supporting.
No, he speaks English.
I'm sorry, in the songs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
he
right,
does
yeah.
it, and listen, and I tell you, I watched it because I wanted to see what all the talk was about. I just didn't see,
Is it a meh for you?
It's the music. First of all, his voice didn't sound that great. And Christian, you can sort of give me.
Do we have any Bad Bunny?
I didn't think his voice sounded that great. The music sounded all of them.
He's
all
no
the
Charlie Puth.
All the songs sounded sort of similar. It's that same.
Well,
it's that same genre of
Hispanic?
music.
Okay,
yes, that same genre. Now I will say this: the way they set it up, the look of all of, it was very impressive from a camera standpoint, but it just didn't fit. It just didn't fit. That's what my deal was. I just didn't think it. That's it.
Was that what he does?
I think this is one of them.
Was that in the Super Bowl?
I think it was.
Okay.
Christian won that one.
I think so.
Yeah. So my deal is this: is that I look back over the other years. Why don't you bring in somebody that sort of, that crosses more?
Well, let's
instead
see
of just going, we're going to bring in somebody that the majority of you do not know. You're not going to want. I mean, just why? In other words, are you that hungry? You're that money hungry?
When do they announce next year's deal? And here's the reason I ask, unless it's already set, because if Turning Point USA is going to do again, they've already announced they're going to do it again, and now they've got a year to prepare for it. Will that be huge, and will that be another Michael Jackson moment for the Super Bowl to bring in somebody or some people that will?
Well, as a matter of
that'll get us all.
You bring up
and
Michael.
by that I mean
you bring up Michael Jackson, and that's what you mentioned this last week, Roger. You remember it was who was the two guys?
In Living Color.
In Living Color decided to do a halftime show because I don't remember who.
So they're going to steal
Super Bowl
it.
had, and they got 25 million viewers.
Right.
And so also said, it used to be the NFL did not pay the performers. They went to Michael Jackson. We'll pay you.
Well, because we don't want to lose another minute.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I went back and
Literally.
I went back and watched that 13-minute Michael Jackson deal, and
Sure.
it was a massive production.
Half
and
of that 13 minutes was him just standing there after he came on stage.
Yeah, and so that's what started, Roger, you're right. And you look back over the years, and you're right. Listen, there have been some duds. There's no question about it. I'm just saying, why, from a marketing standpoint, why hack off the people that have been spending money with you just to try to say, well, you know what? We want to reach Europe. We want to reach South America.
Well, because they want to play games there.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, could you not come up with a way instead of, we're going to get a guy who sings every word in Spanish, every song in Spanish. I mean, come on, man, this is this is our bread and butter. This is the American game. And so I just think listen, this was all calculated.
What is the percentage of people in this country that speak Spanish? Americans at all? What is that?
There's a lot of Americans that also speak Spanish.
No,
and there's a lot of
Hispanic
people that are Americans.
Yeah, but percentage-wise, I'm just saying.
They're a minority.
Listen, they brought on Ricky Martin. He's sang in English, right?
Yeah, but
not really.
Did he not? See, I don't know.
I can't remember.
Lady Gaga sung in English.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, exactly. So they had that.
But that was, again, and Lady Gaga sang a song that I'd never heard of.
But she didn't open.
No, she wasn't the star of it. Yeah. I'm just. What did you think of it, Christian? You're more of a demographic that they target.
I don't speak Spanish. I'll preface it with that.
You know what?
So,
that's big of you to admit that, because I think you know everything.
So I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't understand a single word, but I don't think I have to understand a word to kind of vibe with music a little bit.
Right.
If the music's good, the music's good. I thought the production was good. The music was good. He's a rapper, so he's not really a vocalist, so he's not going to sound, amazing doing things. I liked it fine. I don't see why it was controversial other than he doesn't speak English or he doesn't sing in English, because, the message at the end was, the only thing more powerful than hate is love, and also together we are America. So I thought it was a good message.
But the problem there is that you go so far to the extreme on that. So why not make him be one of 6 guys or something? Why does it have to be? We're going to make you. We're going to not be divisive. We're going to bring in a guy who's not going to speak not one word of English.
He
not
is
one.
The biggest music artist in the entire world.
I get it, but for in America, I don't think. I was wondering. I look at it. He's got 1 billion followers on all of his songs. How many of his songs charted? How many of his songs chart in America on Billboard?
I think
Billboard
he's taking
100.
up the entire top 10 right now.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I think so.
Yeah, but you know what? No, but most people don't know a word to him. I'm just saying. Also, it's the kind of music. Like I said, if he'd have blown me away with vocals or something, I said, okay, guys, really. And I was like, well, the music didn't really.
Here's what I thought of.
I feel like I've heard that music before. I could hear it 1,000 times, and it sounds the same way.
It's reggaeton. It sounds similar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that same kind of style.
Here's what I thought of this last night on the way home. And the reason I do that is because he sang in Spanish.
Right.
Richie Valens sang in Spanish, and his record producer said, "You can't do this. This is America. This is 1958-9." When he's doing that sort of thing. So it was different then, big time for them to come out. And I only play that just because of the point that Christian made. If you like the music, if you can dance to it, the whole thing that we used to do on with Dick Clark and say it's got a good beat and I can dance to it type things. But if you don't understand any of it, if it's just our tribal instincts when we hear drums and everything going on, if you can, if it's got a good beat and all that, you'll get used to it. I like a ton of artists that just by one song where you guys might have a whole album of them, and I only like one song. So to me, if it hits me, it hits me. I don't care who sings.
And the point, Chris, you're talking about not dividing. The problem is when you do that, you do divide because you knew the PR person knew this was going to divide.
Right.
And you can say, well, you're trying to do it not to divide. Well, if you're going to put a person on there that doesn't sing one word of English in any of his songs at a game that is, Americana at its best, the biggest cultural event of the year. That's all.
People outside of America don't care about football.
That's right. That's right. They've got soccer, and that's what they and
basketball.
Basketball. Yeah.
American football is down the totem pole in terms of outside of America.
That's right.
And cricket's more popular.
Cricket is too. Now I get the point of trying to grow up, but at the expense of.
I think you're fighting a losing battle trying to make football more popular than.
There you go. To what degree are you willing to do to try to get that 1% somewhere? I don't know.
I will say sorry, Roger.
No.
I think the NFL accomplished its goal because I'm sure that this will be the most watched Super Bowl halftime of all time.
You think so? Is that only because it's the
technology
that we have?
International crowds?
Yeah, the reach that he has outside of America.
Okay.
But you know what, too? It's just on the music alone, if this had nothing
We'd
to do...
have to have more of his music, Christian. If you can find some, you don't have to put it on the board, but if you can just pot it up some.
If this had only to do with music, I would still go, well... It's not my deal. But listen, I think I appreciate good music, but I'm just
that's to my point. I appreciate good music. I think is good music. You know what I'm saying? It's completely self-serving for me when it comes to those things.
It's almost like last year. Remember Kendrick Lamar? That was sort of controversial. And I've had as some people say, well, it was a black-white thing. Well, you know what? Back in whenever they brought in Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, there were white folks that loved that show. It wasn't a black-white thing. It was just Kendrick Lamar is not a crossover with the white audience as he is like
Snoop is.
Snoop and Dr. Dre and those guys.
But we know those guys from other pop culture
things. That's right.
Things
I
think Kendrick Lamar is more of a rapper. Like he's not making songs to make hits.
Yeah, that's right. And so again, you're going to get if you start getting artists that are segmented, you're probably going to lose some. Anyway,
what about when you talk about, and Chris, you talk about to make it a worldwide deal? Did the NFL accomplish what they wanted? I started to, and again, I'm just asking. Did Roger Goodell accomplish what he wanted? And to me, it kind of made me think. Well, is Goodell just acquiescing and going, all right, let's go ahead and do it, so I don't tick off a certain segment of this country and have them come at me? Do you think he's thin-skinned in that regard, or do you think he actually puts the thought into it?
It's too big of a. It's a
for him to.
There's got to be a lot of thought into that.
Subordinates do it. You guys do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you've got a think tank that says here's what it is, and they come out and tell you that Bad Bunny is the most downloaded guy in the history of the world in the last couple of years. And we want to maybe play and grab some of those international audiences, it's a no-brainer. And then you've got Lady Gaga. And I know Ricky Martin. I don't think of Ricky Martin as, I don't see Ricky Martin singing Hispanic songs or I don't even know if I'm saying the right term, Latino songs. But of course. Again, my white privilege is shining, and no disrespect.
But the history, too, of the halftime show has been where, you know what, be smart and get several. If you're going to bring somebody like that and you want to try to reach that, okay, bring them in. But bring in some American artists too. That people that have followed that.
I mean, there's
Eagles,
people that he's collabed with, Cardi B.
But they weren't
there. Miami Sound Machine. Would you want some of those? No, I'm asking because of the music.
No.
Because of the Latino brand.
No. Get some other people in there. Don't make it all up. Does it have to be? Do we have to have Latino halftime? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is that what this is about?
Well, we did have one in Miami.
What's that?
Shakira and J-Lo. That was another.
Well, I don't think of I think of J-Lo as an American artist more than I think.
Yeah, I mean, all of her songs are
Look at what, again, and then let's look back, just like I pointed out with La Bamba and with what he did in 1958-9. Look at Selena. She was an American.
Right.
But she had to fight for the Chicano, the Latinos, to accept her, so she learned Spanish. She didn't even know it.
Yeah.
She had to work hard to get it to do some of that, and then she got into the pop billboards and all that sort of thing. So she was able to get everybody involved. She bonded everybody, I guess.
Well, the other thing too, I don't know the history that some people have said in here that he has made some derogatory comments. And
I think that's where a lot of
I think that's some of it too.
Rub.
I think that's.
But
I'm saying even outside of that, I know that's an element too in this
Sure.
discussion.
Sure. I knew a guy that said if Bad Bunny, wears a dress and burns the American flag, I'm going to shoot out my TV. And I went, I got $10 on that one.
Somebody said Brazil isn't bringing in Morgan Wallen for the World Cup entertainment. There you go.
Who was at the turning point one? Now I know Samantha. I know
Kid
she
Rock.
watched that one. I don't know if she watched I know him. Who else?
Brantley Gilbert, and I don't know who the other one was.
Okay, so they're going to do even more next year.
So my point is, I get all the arguments, but I was talking with Jessica last night. As a PR guy, I would just go, why? Are you that hungry for money and growth in other countries that you're gonna? This is what and maybe,
money, buddy.
And the question,
Yeah,
Jessica made the point. She goes, well, most people will probably, if they're irritated, they'll still stick with the NFL. Most likely, that's correct.
Oh yeah, we will.
But it's still almost like a point of where this game was built in America, and I know he's Puerto Rican, which is in the United States. It's part of the United States.
How many?
But the English is the part that in the recognizable songs. It's just like you just basically shut the door on a ton of people who have no clue. And how important is it?
Shut the door. What do you mean?
I mean that most people they couldn't watch it. They didn't understand one word of English, and they don't know his music.
So I think the advertisers need to know something like that. Hey, this is what's going to happen. So they'll take these numbers and they will run with it, and we'll see what that Turning Point USA did.
They had 5 million. They had 5 million viewers.
Yeah, early returns on this one was 135, which was the most ever.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm sure. Do they have all the numbers on the Turning with the streaming and everything else that they've done?
Yeah, that was It peaked at 5 million.
Is that really?
It was YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long did they have to prepare for that?
Oh, I don't know. They started preparing in September, November, whatever.
For the Turning Point?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Did they? I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah.
So is that 5 million good, bad, or meh? In
kind
your
of a
opinion,
drop in
I
the
don't
bucket
know.
as opposed
I
to,
just
of course
yesterday I'd watched the Michael Jackson, I watched Prince. I'm like, it just sort of miss. Why do we have this controversy? Because this is what they chose to do.
Right.
This was the angle. They had a reason for it, and this is what you get. Now, listen, as Christian, you said, people are going to be talking. You'll have a lot of people who watched it, but you know what it does? It divides. It creates controversy. Yeah. I'm just saying, you've got a great product, one of the best products in the world. Yeah. I guess you find. Let's create.
Well,
it's just. You
answered the question for me, Bob, and that was, are we wanting money? Yes, 100%. It boils down to money number one. Money number one. Whether they went after that because they know you and I and Christian, whether if Christian you're whatever boat you're in, we're locked in. Just like with the Razorbacks, we're born and bred Razorback. We're 2-10, 1-11, whatever we're gonna be. We're gonna be Razorback until we go. You know what? I got other things to do with my life now. But we're gonna watch the Super Bowl. We've been watching 60 of them. And we're going to continue. So I do believe it's all about money.
Yeah,
how many Latinos? And I'm curious. How many Latinos play American football? How many do we know? Do we know any of them?
There are.
Oh, sure there are. I'm just asking. I'm just asking because I know that there's going to be some people that's going to go. Well, and would you say most Latinos play baseball?
I think in America
of the three,
America,
of the three major,
you've
got that one.
Yeah.
And I don't. You know what? Do they do Bad Bunny at the All-Star game? Would that be okay?
I don't know, but I will say this. Let's just say again, just from a music standpoint.
Sure.
I just and who was it last year? It was Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I was sort of the same way. Yeah,
he was a headliner. Who was it? Who else
it was Kendrick Lamar.
Who else? Rihanna the year before that.
Who else was with Kendrick?
It was
SZA.
It was mostly Kendrick Lamar.
SCA, I know that. SZA. Okay, see, I didn't know that until I was at the Sacred Heart Trivia.
I'm an old man who's enjoyed the old school. Listen, I was watching Up with People, Roger. We were watching Up with People back in the day, in a jetpack outfit flying around.
I don't think, you know what? I don't think, and I know we were getting some on the Middle of the Heat and Air text line, and they're questioning you on this thing, but I don't think you. You're marketing guy. You're not, oh man, get off my lawn guy. As you're speaking about this, so I don't want anybody to get this get screwy. That's not where
you're get screwy.
For me, you're not coming at that from that point to me. Because there's easy like OG on here who could say, and I know OG. He could say, "What are you white guys doing talking about this stuff? Here you are, old man, get off my lawn guy." you listen. There may be some of that with me. I'll let you have whatever you want, but not with you. Not with you at all on this. You're coming at it from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, I'm just saying you could have taken him and combined him with other artists and made that much more palatable for the majority of the fan base that's going to be watching, but they chose not to. Right. So that's what. Listen, this conversation is going on in every social media platform, every radio show. It is what it is. So anyway, listen. The most impressive thing I saw last night is how you play defense, boys. We didn't see much of that in Fayetteville for the last 5 years, 10 years. We saw it last night. That's how you play. Excellent technique, excellent coaching, and just overpowered. I tell you, they made some of those New England offensive linemen look embarrassing. Drove him right back into Drake Mays. I mean,
he was pressured all night. That's why I thought somebody from the defense might be getting this thing. Channel 7 on our Middleton Heat and Air text line from the 501. Channel 7 just showed going to Disneyland with Darnold and Walker.
And Walker, both of them. And how about we found out that if you didn't see it, all the stuff they had on the field for the halftime show, I thought it was just they put all those things out. They had little people dressed up as trees.
Really good production.
I know. I told Jessica, I said, look at all the trees and things. They
what do you mean little people?
They're well, they might not be little people. They're running there, but they're bush people. They got bushes. They can play.
You know what? If I may, who are you trying to market to with little people? Huh?
No. All right, do not go away. 7:30 here, Morning Mayhem.
Hawks Homes presents the Morning Mayhem Razorback Review. In business for 39 years, Hawks Homes offers custom-built, manufactured, and modular homes. Find them at hawkshome.net.
This is Sports Center.
The Seattle Seahawks are your 2026 Super Bowl champions as they dominated the Patriots, winning 29-13. Seattle's defense was the story of the game, as for most of the night, the New England offense was lifeless. Seattle had 6 sacks and 2 takeaways on the night. Seattle kicker Jason Myers set a record as his 5 field goals made were the most ever in a Super Bowl game. Running back Kenneth Walker was the Super Bowl MVP as he rushed for 135 yards and had 26 receiving yards. A few notable dates for the NFL coming up. The new league year and free agency will start on March 11th. The NFL Draft, which takes place in Pittsburgh this year, will start on April 23rd. Regular season will begin in early September as usual. And tonight in college basketball, there will be a top 25 matchup between Kansas and Arizona. The Wildcats are still unbeaten on the season. Tip is set for 8. Coverage can be seen on ESPN and heard on The Buzz. I'm Christian Weaver with The Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a real nice sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon in Little Rock. The night clear for a while in the evening, and then as the night goes on, the clouds will begin to increase. We'll call it partly cloudy with a low of 54. Tomorrow, still in the 70s at 74, but a 20% chance of a light shower. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Hey, folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087 or visit peakstaterecovery.com. PEAKSTATE recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Arkansas round ballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The after-season clothing sale continues at Fort Thompson. Tons of clothing marked down to 50% off. Also, check out the new spring hunting and clothing items arriving daily. See you at Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
And they bring a pressure as well, and they get a knockdown as Witherspoon came under pressure, and Uchenna Nwosu is going the distance for a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness me! It is 7:35 on this Monday, February 9th, the day after the Super Bowl. I guess Melinda Mayo, as she told us the other day, we already celebrated her retirement, right? Right? I was thinking she already told us.
She's retired?
Yeah, I was thinking we'd already said it on the air last week, but apparently she's putting it out with officially on all the platforms. Yeah, maybe I've talked to her about it so much, I just think she's announced it. Yeah,
I heard another radio station mention it.
Yeah, she'd actually put it out about 3 or 4 weeks ago privately to the station, to all of her in-house. And I was thinking that she had done that with us last week, but maybe not.
I don't remember.
So, yeah,
that.
she's still going to do a little bit with Channel 7. She's still going to be doing our stuff with us. Right. So, but congratulations to her.
Absolutely. That's how many years now?
She's 40. She's 40, 45, something like that.
I drive an old Ford pickup truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Who is this?
I don't know who sings this.
The birthday boy.
Travis Tritt. That's right. Roger, the Razorbacks win by 20. That was great. When we were in Oaklawn, that was fun.
Yeah,
it's fun while we shook hands of hundreds of folks out there. Great to see everybody there and at the Big Buck Classic.
Listen, I shook the hand of an Arkansas Razorback player that I'd never met before at Mainline Sports Bar.
Who was that?
Bland.
Oh, John Bland. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I have got to, Christian, I've got to give you the clip. John Bland was a quarterback that followed me. He was a freshman when I was a senior. And he and Roger struck up a song off the cuff, almost like you did the other day.
I'll go give it. Let me see if
you have it?
I'll go find it.
Oh, did I send it to you already?
No. I'm going to see if I can find the original.
Oh, the original. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was a thing of beauty. It was magic. But thanks to everybody we saw at Oaklawn that came by, the sports book. That was a lot of fun. I know it was probably crazy yesterday. Everybody, the Big Buck, all the chili cook-off folks, Roger, we met every team. Every team was on video, so we appreciate them.
Saw Redbone there.
That's right.
Mike Russian, saw Mike Russian.
Just saw a ton of folks.
Marcy saw Marcy. We saw Christian. We had a dude made, there was the one white sauce chili, and I say it was chicken. It was chicken was the meat. And another dude that worked for you years ago, alligator.
Yeah.
He had gator chili.
It was
oh man.
It was impressive. So great to see everybody, and I think it was a great weather weekend both for both of those events at Oaklawn, all the horse racing, and then at the Big Buck Classic. But we mentioned we were watching the Razorbacks behind us, 88-68, big win. I needed to win that one. I don't think it moved us up in any of the rankings or any of that kind of stuff, just because it was
one that you didn't need to lose.
That's correct. Yeah. Also, UCA wins its 7th in the row. This is going to be the best year they've had in probably 20 years. Akron can tell us that a little bit later. Tar Heels beat Duke, the last-second shot. That was an exciting game. The Razorback women's softball team annihilated almost everybody they played. I think they scored 40 to 50 runs over the weekend. Hopefully we'll start our call with one of the players here soon. Baseball, Roger, this weekend. We'll have Cam Kozel on, I would imagine, at some point this week. They play down at the College Baseball Showdown. Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, TCU. So some really good ones there. Olympics started over the last couple days. Last night, Lindsey Vaughn breaks her leg.
Where is Vaughn?
Lindsey Vaughn down again.
Where is Vaughn?
Where is
Vaughn?
Where is she?
Oh, Vaughn is in the netting. Oh my goodness me.
Oh.
Yeah, she goes down again. 13 seconds into her race, she breaks her leg. Probably shouldn't have even been out there in the first place, but I give her credit for fighting and wanting to get out there and get it done. Also, the gymnastics team, by the way, for the Razorbacks, maybe the biggest weekend ever, beat Georgia on Friday and was second to Oklahoma. I think they jump. They jump against Oklahoma.
They gym again.
They gym again this weekend against number 1 Oklahoma. So also, too, want to congratulate Robert Stance Cochran, 61. He won the Big Buck Classic, 243 3/8. A lot of points.
Massive.
A lot of points on that thing. Yeah, I think I would probably get too nervous if I saw that walking by. A lot of things about the Super Bowl that were interesting. Also, the commercials. Let me tell you a couple of the commercials, Raj, I liked.
All right, do it.
So I went back and
Hold on, let me see if I can. If you give me just a second while you're doing that, because I'm gonna see if I can pull them up. I can pull up several of them here.
The '70s disco Instacart deal with Ben Stiller and the other entertainer.
It was funny for a minute.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Kurt Russell, the Ultra. I thought that was great.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, that was a good one. The Brad Pitt promotion for Netflix. I don't know what series he's doing.
See it.
That's Cliff Booth. That's the spinoff of Once Upon a Time.
Oh,
in Hollywood.
that's what I thought it looked like.
It's a movie.
Oh my! It's a movie or
Yeah, David Fincher's directing.
It's a spinoff.
I kept thinking I said it looks like the same character off Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh my gosh, that looks great.
Oh my! Oh my goodness me!
The potato chip Lay's commercial about retirement I thought was outstanding.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, and Jessica's too, was the moving one by Rocket Mortgage. It was Roger. It was about a little girl who moves into a neighborhood. Nobody talks to her.
Right.
And a black guy moves into a neighborhood, and there's an old man sitting next to him, doesn't say a word to him. And then like a storm hits, and it's a little girl finds the girl's dog, and they become friends. And the guy with the storm hits, a big tree falls on the old man's yard, and the black guy comes over and saws up the tree, and they become friends. That was real, sort of a heart.
I got you. It brought things together.
Yeah. What about the one with Matthew McConaughey, Bradley Cooper for Uber? It's got Suspicious Minds background song in it. I like that one. Bosch, the appliances guy, is it Fieri? Is that the way you pronounce it?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Here's a good one about the kid walking through and they're calling him Jew. They go, you're a dirty Jew, and a black guy. He's feeling bad because they're taunting him in his school.
Good Lord!
A black guy comes up to him and says, "I know where you're coming from," and he's got this little, I guess, blue represents. I guess standing up for that kind of treatment, and he puts a blue sticker on him, and it's got the Jewish kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, that was pretty. And then the toilet singing, the liquid IV.
I saw that. Yeah. I gave that. It was very creative.
Have you seen the movie premiere, Mission to the Sun?
I want to see
Hail Mary.
I want to see all the premieres.
Project Hail Mary. Yeah.
It's got who's the guy who was in the tornado?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. No, was it Ryan Gosling? I thought it was the other guy.
What movie?
Ryan Gosling's the main character.
What is the other guy who was in the tornado movie that was that Josh liked?
Glenn
so much?
Powell. That is not Glenn Powell.
Is Glenn Powell not in that at all?
No.
Okay.
No,
Maybe they merged. Maybe those two guys merged.
Yeah, that's his hall pass.
The Goodwill Hunting deal. What is it called?
That's Duncan.
I didn't
2 words, 3 words. Lame L-O. Lame L-O. Just did not work for
everybody,
me.
listen, because it's memorable, because it's
it
young Ben Affleck and who else was in that? I didn't laugh.
No.
I like the one with Bud Light when it was Whitney Houston singing. It was Post Malone, Manning, and they
that was fun.
Roll down the hill after the barrel of beer.
And Shane Gillis was in it.
The keg rolling out. Shane Gillis.
No, that was fun because Peyton Manning, he is incredible.
Yeah, so that was good. I thought Denzel talking about the Olympics.
Didn't see it.
That was good. At first, we thought maybe that was from a movie. I think he just was talking about training and fighting. The other one about the black kid talking in the mirror that I'm a champion. Who am I? I'm a champion.
No.
It was by the NFL. That was a really good promotional piece there. I love that one. And then the tight ends ones, Roger, you mentioned that. That was the Pringles. I like the Chip Man.
See, I didn't see all the ones I went to. I went through a dozen of them here that we have in our prep. The Telemundo I loved. I gave it 3 stars.
Yeah.
I like that one with Owen Wilson. Pokemon I got out before it was done. I like the Wealth Gap, Health Gap one. To me, that was
I sort of remember that
I
one.
gave that a big 5 for one reason, just like the ones that you're giving me. It was a message one for me.
Right.
It was letting you know that there is a gap in health coverage, or the price for health coverage and all that.
Yeah.
So that's the one that I looked at like that. The tight end message, that was good. You had mentioned it. I like the Levi's one because it's got James Brown in it.
Levi's, James Brown singing in the background.
You can't lose.
A lot of Levi butts moving.
Lose.
Of all generations.
And I'm a Levi guy. So
I can't believe that you did not like the Budweiser Clydesdales one.
I didn't say I didn't like it, but saw it too much, saw it enough. And it was
one time you saw enough.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm not big on when I know something to CGI. I guess maybe. I just think
CGI
it was,
or AI.
Or AI, whatever. See, that's it. Tell me how old you are without telling me. It's not AI, CGI anymore, Grandpa. No. I saw it enough, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen it before. In the last.
Right.
Listen, but big time. Listen,
so much for America.
No. I say hello for America when I go, that was a Budweiser one. They always did good. I thought they made some inroads with the Bud Light one because America turned their back on Bud Light a few years ago, and now with the one with Peyton Manning.
And you like Jurassic Park?
I love the Jurassic Park.
They use AI or CGI on that to make all those Jurassic Park characters look young again, different message. Xfinity saves the day.
They had de-aging for a while now.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
That Irishman, they used that one with the Irishman.
One, the beginning with De Niro wasn't the most solid de-aging process.
No, nor was the one in the Galaxy of the Gladiator Stars or whatever it was. What's that movie? The Gladiator one with
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of 2 with Kurt Russell's face on it. They did that to him, but I saw it. But here's the thing: all those actors and actresses are still alive, and they used it like that.
Yeah.
So.
You didn't see
so it was fun. It was fun the way they do it, and to have Goldblum go, Wi-Fi finds a way. I think it's great. I think Xfinity wins big on that one.
Christian, you saw it. There was a lot of AI commercials that this AI.
It seemed like
better.
every other one was like, use our AI.
Yeah, Claude. What is Claude? Is Claude? What a
Meta,
name? Is Meta
the Google one?
Google. A lot of AI stuff.
But we go if we went meh. I didn't see that. I like the State Farm with Keegan and Danny McBride and Bon Jovi. That was good with Haley Steinfeld.
You like Manscaped? That was funny. Manscaped.
That was funny. That was funny because we're all doing it now, right?
Yeah. And yes. And then the other. How about Scream? Scream. I told Jessica. I said, don't tell me Scream is back. How many of these have there been? They go Scream 7. Like, okay, all right, they've had 7.
I want to watch that. And the Sandberg Hellmans one. I'd seen that when we played Neil Diamond.
Yeah. I didn't recognize it was Sandberg.
I thought, boy, that dude looks like him. But I'd seen it a day or so ago, and it was only when I looked at the show prep this morning that they said it was Sandberg. I didn't know. I said, it was him.
Did you see the one, Christian? I know Roger did the Spielberg movie preview, Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day, yeah.
It's sort of like, haven't we already done this with like E.T. and Independence Day?
Well, I mean, that's his kind of thing. I mean, he did E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's just War of the Worlds. He's just interested in aliens.
I know.
I want to see this sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, Roger, when I first saw it, I go, well, that looks exactly like the character. I said, don't tell me he's doing another movie with the same. And now that I know, it makes sense.
What's the name of it?
It didn't say.
I think it's The Adventures of Cliff Booth or something, but they didn't put the name on the trailer.
Wow. Yeah.
But it's supposed to come out this summer, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So anyway, so think about this. So you saw how much money, and we'll take a break, Roger. You saw how much money was raised just to the broadcast, I think, of money. Did you see the number? $800 million, I think, revenue for the Super Bowl. My understanding is just for the Super Bowl commercials. Right. $800 million, and that's not counting some of the peripheral stuff that you get, like the pregame sponsorship, the halftime sponsorship, and all that. Pretty darn impressive. Pretty big numbers. Listen, it's the king of America. You may love Rick Schaefer. Sorry, basketball. Sorry, but basketball. It's a great game. Now, we didn't see one last night, but I tell you what, you want to throw a party, put on the Super Bowl and play football.
I had some fellas last night at table 25, had a fella tell me they really love Christian, think Christian's great. We'll be talking more NBA now that we have Christian. I said, well, if we do, it'll be because Christian leads it, which will be perfect for us. We'll do what we can, but they were giving compliments to us for having Christian, so...
661-1037 if you want to be a part of the show. Someone said, I love the Office commercial with Kevin from The Office, and at the end, two Kevins were carrying the pot of chili, but you need to be an Office fan to understand that.
I understand it.
Yeah, so I saw that. I didn't watch Office, but I thought he's a funny character.
So does that blow it for you? I mean, did the person make that? Does it... Because that's a segmented group if you don't know The Office.
That's right. I did see where somebody said there's a lot of folks right now that are having phone calls today with their... Get him in here. We're getting rid of them. I hated our commercial. All those commercials made it out of the boardroom. They had to get approved by the very top. That you don't spend $8 million on a 30-second commercial if it doesn't get approved by everybody.
Well, you're paying the top stars you paid what you paid for the Jurassic Park folks.
Yeah, you paid big.
How much money was that compared to the Duncan? I mean, that's top dollar there.
That's a great point, Roger. The $8 million is just for the airtime.
Yeah.
That's not talking about production costs and all that. So, all right, we're glad you're with us. Whether you agree with what we're talking about or not, we're glad you're listening. Don't go away.
We got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G like MC who likes it on a easy V who doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, how you'll say, slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. If you wanna be my
Hey, it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
The seasons are always changing, but one thing should stay the same: the comfort of your home. Let the heat and air professionals at BR McGinty keep your family warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Call today.
Robert Tellez is running for Pulaski County Circuit Judge.
What's that name again?
Robert Tellez.
Spell it.
R-O-B.
No, his last name.
Oh, T-E-L-L-E-Z.
Oh, yeah, Robert Tellez. He's great. Catholic high graduate, undergrad at Duke, top of his class from Bowen Law School. He'd be an excellent judge.
I know. That's why I'm voting for Robert Tellez.
Well, however you say it, Robert will be a great judge.
Paid for by Robert Tellez for judge.
Hey, this is a perfect time to remind you that you can always take a tour of the Little Rock Athletic Club. They'd love to show you around, especially now with 30% off the joining fee. You're going to be so impressed with all they've got to offer, and people will witness the fitness.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. I spent years on the mound giving everything I had, and now I feel every inning in my knees, back, and shoulders. But I didn't want surgery, and I sure didn't want to be sidelined. That's why I turned to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Christie and his team use regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No surgery, no meds, and no downtime.
Whether you're teeing off at the club or chasing the grandkids around, QC Kinetics helps you get back to doing what you love.
Call QC Kinetics now and schedule your free consultation. Natural joint pain relief with real results.
Don't let the pain slow you down. I didn't, and neither should you. My friends at QC Kinetics, they'll take care of you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part, it's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
Hey, this is Chris Walker at Fence Brokers. Looking for top quality fencing at unbeatable prices? At Fence Brokers, we're your local fence distributor with everything you need. Wood, vinyl, chain link, ornamental iron, access control, and more. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourself homeowner, our staff of experts will help you find the perfect solution for your project. Fast delivery, huge selection, and personalized service set us apart. Visit us in Bryant or find us at fencebrokers.com. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowl shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
Mr. Gambini, are you mocking me with that outfit?
Mocking you? No, I'm not mocking you, Judge.
Then explain that outfit.
I bought a suit. You've seen it. Now it's covered in mud. This town doesn't have a 1-hour cleaners, so I had to buy a new suit. Except that the only store you could buy a new suit in has got the flu. You get that? The whole store got the flu. So I had to get this in a secondhand store. So it's either wear the leather jacket, which I know you hate, or this. So I wore this. Ridiculous thing for you.
Joe Pesci.
You on drugs?
Drugs? No, I don't take drugs.
I don't like your attitude.
What else is new?
I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Oh, there's a surprise.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you just say?
What'd I say? What?
Joe Pesci having a birthday today. I think he's 83, born in 43. Is that right? Do the math. Goodfellas, Raging You Bull, My Cousin Vinny. That's what that was from. Travis Tritt also having a birthday. Bill Berge played for Arkansas State, having a birthday today.
May he rest in peace.
Roger, the top 3 most games in a Razorback men's basketball season with 15 plus points and 5 plus assists since 1991-92. Darius Acuff Jr. has 16. Lee Mayberry has 11. Kareem Reed has 10, and he's got more games to go. Razorback softball, 21 runs scored yesterday, second most during a single game in program history. Right. Saturday, Trevin Brazil became the first Razorback player to get 19-plus points, 8-plus rebounds, 4-plus blocks, and 4-plus assists in a game since Darnell Robinson did it against Kentucky, 1996.
Darnell Robinson.
Mike Tirico became the 13th different play-by-play voice to call a Super Bowl. I'm like you. We were sort of surprised that he had never called one before. Yeah. I told you the average ad was $8 million. 5 to 10 ads went for $10 million. The first Super Bowl, it was the first Super Bowl ad for 40% of the brands. 40% of those were new clients. NBC also requires brands to match their Super Bowl spending with another 8 to 10 million.
Say it again now.
So NBC requires, if you want to get in the Super Bowl, you've got to spend another 8 to 10 on other NBC events.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy? They got you.
Leslie Griffin, are you listening? That's how she operates, Jack.
One of our favorite nuggets we found out that Sam Darnold, the quarterback for Seattle, his grandfather was the Marlboro Man, Dick Hammer. The one, you look at the ad, that's him. I mean, he looks like a Marlboro Man. And then he was also in the Olympics.
Dick Hammer.
He was in the fire department. Yeah, how about that? It's just
Captain Hammer.
By the way, on Darius Acuff Saturday, 24 points, 9 for 19 field goals, 3 for 5 3-pointers, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. And I didn't mention who the Razorbacks upset Friday night. It was number 10 Arkansas upset number 4 Georgia, and then came second to Oklahoma this weekend. So it was just so many stats. So many things. Teams are 0-14, now 0-15 in Super Bowl history when they don't score anything at half. We knew that was probably 51 yards of total offense for the Patriots in the first half. Second fewest for a team in the Super Bowl this century.
Yeah.
Only the Chiefs 23 yards against the Eagles last year. I remember that was bad last year. Yeah, it's here's one. Arkansas first Arkansas team to ever win by double digits in Starkville. How about that? We have never won by double. Yep.
I know they were tough.
It was our first win in Starkville since I think 2015.
That's right. Yeah, it was crazy. The Seattle Seahawks ended their season on a 10-game winning streak. 7 of those were by 10-plus points. A really dominant finish for them. Again, we thought at the beginning of the year, that's who we think, who we thought was going to be in the Super Bowl. No,
they were 60-1 odds.
Yeah, I mean, somebody made some money. Yeah, I saw where El Presidente had spent $50,000 early in the season when New England had beat Buffalo. He goes, these guys are going to win the Super Bowl. If they would have won last night, he'd have won $1.8 million on that $50,000 bet. And he was showing him up in the stands. And he said,
blew it!
He said, fumble. Love the story of Sam Darnold, drafted number 3 overall, the Jets. They get rid of him. He sent him to the Panthers. He ends up being a backup there, backup. Goes to the 49ers 2 years later, backup to Brock Purdy. Thinks his career probably over with.
Well, so did everybody else because they were writing him off had he not won this thing.
Goes to Minnesota, 1-year contract.
Well, he's number 3 overall pick.
I know, 14 wins, and they let him go. And look what he does. He wins 17 games. It sounds a 3-year deal. I didn't realize $100 million deal with Seattle. So, hey, give Seattle credit. And I think, did I hear them say that they were trying to sell Seattle? Did I hear that? think I heard.
Yeah, the owners are going to, yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't think Mike McDonald was worth his weight in gold, they had finished 29th in points, defense, 29th in giving up points the year before he got there. First year they ranked 5th. This year they ranked 1st.
Oh, my goodness me.
I mean, I'm telling you, the guy's only been coaching for 12 years. 12 years, that's it. Truly impressive. Hey, got Bill Vickery coming up next. We got graffiti coming up as well. Glad you're a part of our show. Do not go away. 8 o'clock here on the day after Super Bowl.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc or West Memphis. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all top brands, specializing in unique customized lifted and leveled used trucks, including four-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also, looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto Sales pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Christian Weaver, live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Investigators have returned to the home of Nancy Guthrie more than a week since the mother of the Today anchor Savannah Guthrie was reported missing. Investigators searched the Tucson, Arizona property again on Sunday, searching for a septic tank. At least 2 people were seen going into the back of the home for more than 20 minutes, but left without comment. As the search continues, the family is acknowledging contact with her kidnapper. A ransom note reportedly demands $6 million and gave a deadline of 6 o'clock this evening. And in your local news that matters, a man is in a hospital following a police chase in Paragould. Officers were called to a home in the city just before 6 Sunday morning. They say Clifford Crossfield threatened to shoot officers if they showed up. When they did, Crossfield drove off, leading police on a chase that ended when police hit his car. Officials say Crossfield then shot himself and was taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown right now. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Kayes, Jessica Rockwell.
It's the President's Day sale at Lazy Boy with presidential savings of 40% off store-wide. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor, Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock. Long live the lazy.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon. Tonight, clear for the while in the evening, but the clouds will increase overnight. We'll just drop to the low 50s tonight. Tomorrow, still reaching the 70s. It'll be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers late. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Hi, this is Joe Klein with Corky's Ribs and Barbecue. Whether you're dining in for daily specials like Cheese Dip Happy Hour, driving through for a barbecue bulk pickup order, or prefer our full-service catering, our professional staff at Corky's has you covered. Corky's in Little Rock and North Little Rock. We'll see you soon. And be sure to listen each week when I stop by 1037 The Buzz.
Roger Scott for Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Old Man Winter said ain't nobody going nowhere. He was right. Nobody went anywhere. And Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union noticed. Snowed in, roads iced over, life on pause. That is why the New Year Auto Loan Special has been extended through February 13th. Think of it like Alcoa's inclement weather mindset. We know you couldn't get out. Nobody could. So instead of rushing you, gonna give you more time. Here's the deal. An ultra-low 2.026% interest rate, up to 84 months financing, and no payments for 90 days. The offer's good on 2024, 25, and 26 model vehicles, or refinance your current auto loan and save. Alcoa is local. They live here too. They understand Arkansas winters, and they believe in Arkansans helping Arkansans. Proudly serving 15 counties throughout Central Arkansas. Apply anytime at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Old Man Winter might have slowed us down, but this deal is still wide open for you.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know, Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Folks, I want to give you 3 reasons I hope you'll consider to buy from us. Reason number 1, we have the largest total stock of automobiles in Arkansas. How do we do that? We have 3 stores, and each one has a full lot of inventory. By having all these 3 stores in sync with each other, we can get you exactly the product you want. Reason number 2, we study our great competitors every day, and we know their prices, and we price our inventory to be lower than anyone. We're not going to be beat on price. You take that from me. Reason number 3, we have a great service department and a large fleet of loaner cars for our customers. We will treat you like family. Come see us and you will feel comfortable about your entire experience. 3 reasons: biggest stock, lowest price, best service. Come see us on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Tune in each week to Out of Bounds to hear from Lone Oak Steel Eaves. Omaha is the goal, and we're looking for a great season. Steel Eaves is brought to you by Stephen Elmore with Shelter Insurance. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Stephen Elmore or give him a call at 501-537-0959.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
All right, it is 8:06 on this Monday, February 9th. Super Bowl hangover is in effect. How did you say, Roger, 25 million is what you said? You saw?
Well, I saw, that they said like 26.4 million and 4 million more than last year. So.
It's if you start with that deal, a tradition for me, I start watching about 2 or 3 o'clock and try to get 2 or 3 hours of the pregame because there's really some good production done. Bill Vickery joins us now. Good morning, Bill. However, you got to punch him up there, Reggie Dodge.
I just put him up. Well, he's on the wrong one. Get on the other mic, weirdo. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm
sitting
sorry.
here for 10 minutes.
I know. I'm sorry. He gets grumpy about this time.
Is this your first time in? Is this your first time?
It's Bad Bunny.
Listen, you're the one.
Bad Bunny hangover for you?
Well, I think
it's the Bugs Bunny
if
hangover.
we put both of us, if we look at both of us together, one of us looks like we're a little hungover.
Isn't it? That's the idea behind the halftime show. Because the game was such a defensive struggle.
Yes,
that's taken. That's become the focal point of conversation.
Yeah, it was gonna be that way. It just once they made the decision, it was. I think you have to know they had to. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. They know what was coming. They knew what was going to be the result of this. So.
Well, and again, you announce those guys. And look, Jay-Z's company runs the halftime production.
That's right.
That's their deal. And the criticism has always been with Kendrick Lamar last year or what, that their artists receive preference on the opportunity to perform at halftime. Whether that's the truth or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again.
I missed up with what is it? Up with people. I missed up with people.
I text you that.
I saw that. That and the jetpack guy. You missed that. That's what we missed at that time.
Up with people performed twice.
I think there were bands. I think the college and high school bands also cheered. I saw a video too about 1958 when the before it was called the NFL. They had 6 women out there with deer antlers on, dancing around in deer outfits.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Come on, Don Draper. But I will say this. While embarrassingly, I don't speak Spanish.
Yes.
And I'm embarrassed by
I
that.
could.
Yes. Well, we can, David. It's just a matter of we choose not to because we can learn Spanish very easily. I thought the whole didn't understand a word
production
of it.
Was impressive, just the production part of it.
I thought I thought it had a great that's the
Bush people. Did you see the Bush people?
Yes.
Who knew?
Yes.
I can tell Jessica, how did they get all that out there so quick?
I wonder
they ran out there.
Too, like if you tried out to be one of the dancers and then you ended up as like if it was grade school play all over again.
Bill, it was the best things on social media. People going, hey, I was in the 2026 halftime Super Bowl.
Yes.
Really? Let's show me a picture.
Yes.
That's me. I'm Bush number 264. You know.
I fall in line with the quote, didn't understand it. I don't think, again, we can get into this regardless of politics. It is a little, it was, put it this way. If you were in London and you saw a Premier League soccer match to decide the Premier League title into the season, okay, there's not going to be a French band that marches out and say, it'll be and so I say that somewhat ignorantly, but somewhat
that was
purposefully.
Sort of the point I was making too.
But I did get a great vibe from it, and it is a great celebration of the culture, and all that. But then suddenly you got a Jewish girl from Long Island who pops up in the middle of that.
It's Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like how does she get caught up in the?
And then Ricky Martin.
Yes.
I knew he said something this week about it. I said, what's Ricky Martin saying, talking about? There he was. And I tell you, somebody's doing some good work with his skin, Roger.
Oh yeah.
Listen, he has not aged very much at all.
He's going to Ava Bella. Ava Bella Day Spa at AvaBellaDaySpa.com.
It could be Ava Bella because you're right. He came out. And I mean, I just said something about Menudo. Like I saw this the first time; it was called Menudo, and there was that. So but look, did
you think the score last night? Roger mentioned earlier. We agreed that the score really wasn't indicative of the domination. I mean, it was a shutout through 3 quarters.
So Stats was on, and it's now Sunday morning, and it's why I call him Statstradamus. He was first of all he called the MVP. In Kenneth Williams the third junior, Kenneth Walker the third junior, and he said he almost
defensive touchdown.
Yes, he called a defensive touchdown. He did say the game would be a shutout, which through 3 quarters it looked
nobody had ever done that before, and it really looked like what I told Roger. Seattle's defense fell asleep. Yeah. They were bored. They did nothing. The quarterback just said, "Well, here we go. Let's go back out there." Oh, he got behind me.
It did look like they just got a little bored.
Yeah.
But what just a dominant performance as a team too. I mean, even when Drake May dropped back and he kind of, you could see you bounce twice and now you got to get rid of the ball when you hit that third bounce. Like, they just were impressive all the way around.
The offensive line looked horrible against, and it was a combination of 2 things. That's how good Seattle is.
Yes.
And really, listen, that's one of the highest scoring teams in the league, New England.
Yeah. It did expose. You had 2 rookies playing on the left side, left tackle, left guard.
Yeah, Will Campbell was one of them.
Yes. And by the way, great players. But they're rookies, and now and they were able to rush 4 and get home with just rushing 4. So when they did blitz, it always paid off. It always paid off.
One of the great stories, Sam Darnold, the only quarterback to win a Super Bowl on his 5th team.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy could have gave up.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Teams kept seeing something in him. We was a backup at 40 with the 49ers under Purdy.
Yeah.
And then, to get that chance at Minnesota, and I don't know the story, what happened at Minnesota. He wins 14 games last year. Did you ask for too much money? I don't know.
I think the money, and of course, their GM is gone now.
That's right. They fired him. They fired him because of it.
When you see this, you go, pretty obvious mistakes.
Comes to a great team. The running back you mentioned, Walker, I tell you what, it reminds you that the Emmitt Smith factor. It's not always about the tallest.
Yeah.
Or the measurables. That dude was fast and he was strong. And he made he made everybody look like they were running, in mud.
How did he not? He went to Wake Forest.
And
then to Michigan State. He was a consensus All-American. How did
How
did Alabama?
I don't know.
We all missed on it.
And I don't think
the entire SEC.
I don't think Christian. Check it out. I don't think he was a high draft choice either.
Second round.
He's a second rounder.
Yeah, I mean, so what was not a Doak Walker?
I was going to say you would think he'd be top 15 pick,
but he's undersized, and man, they could not tackle him. And he would hold, he would sort of pause and look for his hole.
Patience, like Le'Veon Bell, patience, waiting for the hole to open.
Feel sorry for Hunter Henry a little bit. Just he didn't have much of a chance to. Yeah,
he can say now that he caught
two balls. Yeah.
He had a couple. He took a couple of shots.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, the one in the end zone.
Yeah,
I thought,
when he gets hurt, you know it was a hit.
Like that did, and it did seem the Patriot defense. What kind of is lost in all this is they had a great performance when you look at they would bend between the 20s and then
field goal. You know what? You're right.
Yeah,
great performance by the Seattle kicker.
5 field goals. It never happened.
Hats off to him. Very consistent. I mean,
they spend more money on special teams than anybody else's salary.
And it shows. Great punter. The punter twice inside the 10.
Yeah,
I mean,
unreal.
And they won every phase of the game.
Yeah.
And
listen, I mean, and that was one thing on social that I saw with it. No one at the podium. And again, I didn't hear it all, so I'm going by what I read.
Yeah.
And of course, it has to be true then.
Yes,
that no one gave credit to the kicker for doing that. Man, if it wasn't for so and so,
Yeah.
you know. But and again, this is the first guy, first running back to win the MVP
since Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis. Yeah. Stats noted that yesterday.
The crazy thing though is I think of Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones looking and seeing this guy. Mike McDonald, not Michael McDonald. Mike McDonald. He has only been a coach, I think it was 12 years. 12 years. And then how many did we name? 10 teams.
7.
There's more. I left out some. There were like 10 teams that have won, not one, but 2 Super Bowls since they've even got since Dallas was even in the Super Bowl.
The Cowboys are 4-10 in the playoffs in the last 30 years. Seattle has gone to 4 Super Bowls in 20 years. 4 Super Bowls.
He's got to look. He's got to look and think. Why can't I find a guy? Vrabel comes in. Look what he does in 1 year. Or we got Ben Johnson at Chicago.
It is interesting. Same general manager there in Seattle. Consistency. He was there. He's been there for 14 years. I've forgotten his name now. He put the first team together. Then obviously Pete Carroll. They bust everything up. Then he puts the second team together. Like that just is. It really is extraordinarily impressive. And you realize consistency. And this is a team today that's being sold.
Yeah, that's right.
In Paul Allen's will, the co-founder of Microsoft, who's not on the Epstein list, by the way.
Sure.
He's a co-founder. He's not on because he's dead.
Are you?
No. Well, I've been looking. Okay. I've been looking, and you don't understand how badly I want my name to pop up.
To
if I could,
I think the one name that got me that you're still looking for is gift card.
A gift card.
A gift card.
Yeah, a gift card is on the Epstein list.
You better know that. Well, before you go on, talking about because I was talking to some folks there at the at Boudreaux's that had Robert Kraft. Because we all talked about the Belichick, and you talked about the shirt that his girlfriend had on.
Was that not fantastic?
The Belichick.
I'm telling you,
I ordered
Belichick
one of those.
And Brady, who was the one that made the Super Bowls? Well, we know that Brady went and won one.
Yeah, in Tampa.
But Kraft went back to the Super Bowl with a new coach, so you got to give him a lot more credit than than just Belichick alone.
2 things, Bill. We've known about this for about 3 weeks, but she asked us to be quiet about it until she announced it. Melinda Mayo officially retiring from KATV. She'll continue to do stuff with us. We've had her for the last, Roger, 5 years, I guess. And she'll continue to. I think she saw the Craig O'Neill model that she can still go out and do things and find sponsors.
Be prominent as she should be.
Yeah, and she'll still do Channel 7.
It was funny. I texted with her the other morning. They were going through Super Bowl commercials, and Stacy Spivey, who's adorable on that show, from our, came back and on the air. They were talking about and it's Super Bowl commercials, and Melinda said something that was from a viewer. What about the one with Mean Joe Green? Or anyway, quoted a line from that commercial, and Stacy was confused, like, I don't get that, and Melinda chimes in and says, well, that's Mean Joe Green, and that's and it was just like. And so I texted. I was like, "You and I." Like,
there's not many left.
The sun is going down.
Not many left.
Yeah.
Also, a big win by the Razorbacks. Did what they needed to do. A 20-point win that was comfortable and what they needed. LSU coming up next.
Was it? I read this on Twitter, so I'm pretty sure it's true that the basketball stadium in Starkville, the Hump.
Yes.
that also doubles as a homeless shelter on Saturdays, and that's Hey, what were there? 3,000 people at that game?
Wow. Yeah, not.
I've been to a junior high girls basketball game that had a bigger crowd than that.
Oh my goodness me!
The Razorback softball, gymnastics, women's basketball not so much. You got baseball starting up this weekend as well. This should be a good matchup. We're going to be good in baseball.
Should be good in baseball.
This is the good time of the year.
Look. By the way, I did. Somebody just sent me a message. The former Minnesota GM that let Sam Darnold go, he's now in charge of the NIL program for the Razorbacks. So big things coming. I'm sure.
He is out of a job though. He got fired.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He did. Yeah,
he'll be in Fayetteville.
The only thing I hate. We were talking about the whole halftime deal and talking about divisiveness and divide, and we've had people call us racist on here already.
Oh yeah,
it's that was my point. Why go there if you knew, is the money and the international, is it that big to where you know this is what you're going to get, and you're going to piss off a lot of your people that have supported you for a long time. And it's not because it's because you don't, can we not? It's because they don't speak in English. Not one. This isn't English. This is built in America. Even though it came from rugby, I get that. But it just if they would just maybe combine some things and just figure out a way to make it where it wasn't just in your face, where not one word of English is spoken.
It is important to the NFL. Their growth strategy.
I understand that
is about moving south. They've tried.
Or to Europe,
London. But from a time zone perspective, to keep continuity with the games and to be able to see it in real time, and we see this now with the Olympics. Every time the Olympics is more than 2 time zones away from the United States, we check out.
Sure.
We just don't watch because it's on at 4 a.m. And now you get it, and I wake up and or now when it happened, Lindsey Vonn broke her leg. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my goodness me.
So, yes. So it's important to go linearly down through South America more than anything else because they want to loop that in. They've got London's okay, and they're looking. That's where the thing is. The event is national.
Go ahead, Christian.
I was going to say, I do think the strategy also is like they already have David Bazzel, Roger Scott. They have that demo, and they're not going to lose it. Like playing Bad Bunny playing the halftime show is not going to make them stop watching football.
100%. Yeah, so I get that. So the question is, so it's not a problem to offend the majority of your
Did it
base?
offend you though? You said offend.
No, it did. It didn't offend me, but I'm just it offended the majority of the people going. This is an American. Just like you said, you wouldn't go over to a foreign country and put Grant. Morgan. What's his name?
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen. You just at the whole holy dollar is so important. You're going to piss off a large section of your. This is a cultural event, Americana at its best. I'm just saying, why couldn't you have filtered that with others and not make it be the whole thing? Nothing.
Why couldn't you have Brantley Gilbert and Kid Rock do something? Wait a minute.
And here's the other thing too, Bill. I just strictly from a music standpoint, I was like, I mean, it's. I've heard that. Give me 5 guys like him. It just doesn't. I know he's the biggest in the world. I'm just saying.
But see, I don't believe that. I think when people say that now, it's
Grammy winner,
marketing. It's
he's got a billion people on YouTube. He's got numbers. He's got numbers.
But what happens now? Exactly. What happens now is you get a ton of bots, and that builds up your views, and so it's marketing. I mean, and again. I thought the vibe of it, and that's what the online
production.
thing. The production. It was a fun.
It was well
a
done.
Fun thing.
Didn't fit. Didn't really fit. It felt like
that should be in Miami. If that's a Miami
halftime
show, then you think, well, okay,
Yeah, I just if you're gonna do that, bring out Aerosmith, bring out the Eagles. I don't know, just do something.
Let me ask you this, because someone just pointed out to me, and
I did appreciate the dancers though.
And I'm listening to.
I lost your dress.
Yeah,
I'm listening to. Listen,
and I found it.
My daughter. She's got a message here, and it makes sense to a certain degree. Let me see if I can work it out. She said, "But English singers go to non-English speaking countries and sell those concerts out just fine." So to that point, yes, an English speaking singer will go to wherever this non-English speaking country
China,
is,
Japan, whatever.
But there are some that the ones that speak and understand English will go. I'm not going to an all language that I do not understand concert. So I mean, I will go if they're going to play some of those songs. Now I remember you went to Grayson one year, and there was a guy who did not speak English from Japan, but he sang Elvis in Japan. That's the way it was. Now, for me to go to, I will not go to a Bad Bunny concert if I don't understand his music. I don't if he doesn't sing in English for me. I wouldn't go to Ricky Martin if he did
Right,
that.
same thing.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
no
go to
matter who it is.
Shakira
No
if I
matter who
didn't
it
go
is,
to.
that's right.
So
It's not
no
a
one
Bad
in,
Bunny, it's
so
a
no one
Shakira
in Japan or
could speak in sign
China
language.
that does not
Good point.
speak that does not understand English will go. So yes, to your point, Meredith, if one of these singers could go to one of these countries and completely sell out the biggest stadium there with as many English understanding
I think
Japanese
people that
folks
don't
in
even
Tokyo.
understand English will go to those shows. But
Well, you know what?
That's a
You know what?
greater.
I'll put it to you this way. Can't say that 10 out of 10 or that everybody. I'll say 9 out of 10 will. But
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. Why you're going if you don't understand anything unless it's just the music. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they won't. You're right. So I would think the vast majority will
But
not.
I think that also.
But you're going
is
to make that money in Japan, in Tokyo, if Justin Moore goes there and sings, if there are 20,000 country music loving Tokyo natives.
I think also that's a greater American problem where we only speak English. For the vast majority of Americans only speak English.
I cuss in German.
Whereas the rest of the world, they learn different languages.
But that's
Well, they have
that's
to
America.
to
That's
come
just-
here.
This is
Because
that's
they-
America. That's
Well, that was to assimilate here in this country. That's what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted to do and to be a part of the great American dream.
And here's the even beyond. There's the other part. Even beyond just the language barrier issue there. I tell you, Bill. I heard it. I just want to hear the music. And what did you call it? The Christian. There was the genre that is
Reggaeton.
Yeah, it's just sort of. I've heard it before, and what he did didn't sound any different than anybody else. Now, again, I'm not the target audience, and so again, maybe if it would have, if he'd have done something, wow, that's his voice. Oh my gosh, amazing. But I didn't. I was like,
I got
okay,
you.
I've seen this about 30 seconds.
See,
40 seconds.
I'm not going to see Pavarotti either. I don't understand it.
Now, I might go see that.
Now, you might do that.
Yeah,
because you'll
I
put it on
might- I
Tough
would
City.
see- I'd see Pavarotti.
on the Middleton Heat and Air text line, and I agree with this person in the 501. I would go to a Shakira concert even if she didn't sing,
Correct.
just for the body
I was
language.
going to say, as I said, she can speak sign language, and I'm going to show up for that show. I could care less.
I understand completely,
humming.
but I understand both. I understand both. I mean, they didn't do it. And to Baz's point to what you said earlier, it is straight up dollar bill, y'all. That's why you're trying to do any of that. And I don't think Roger Goodell acquiesced and said, that's what I was asking. Do you think he just let his subordinates go? Whatever you guys think, I trust you. You're the think tank. Tell me what you want to do, and if it doesn't work out, tell me what you don't want. What you really, if that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yeah.
But I do think, and Bad Bunny, to Baz's point earlier, he was the number one streaming dude by far. So yes, he is the biggest dude in that group. Just like we could say, hey, we're the number one radio show for non-English speaking folks that drive Subarus, from 6 to 7. You could qualify it in any way you want.
I just, again, I get it. It's like, this is what we're, and maybe that's what they wanted they did, but it's a division thing to me. It just divides everybody to where if you'd had maybe a different strategy on how you were going to do that, you have found a better combination of worlds to make that last night be a better deal with other performers. And there wasn't. It was just all in your face that, okay. And then he's like, of course, the game wasn't super exciting. That didn't help. That didn't help either.
Could have been a shootout, one in overtime. We would spend the majority of the time
I think
talking
the
about
lasting
the game.
impression of this Super Bowl will probably be the halftime.
Probably so. That'll be what will be talked about. Listen, I went back and watched Michael Jackson yesterday. Oh my gosh, that was a spectacle.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin came out of the locker room with them
to watch him.
to watch Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
and then Prince, of course. And maybe those days are gone where we have those. Maybe those performers aren't out there anymore that you can just roll somebody in and let them do that.
The industry and the merging of sort of, like I said, Rock Nation and Jay-Z's company, they put it on. So that's the talk last year, Kendrick Lamar getting the preference. But it has Serena on it. By the way, I want to know
You
this.
like Serena's commercial last
Well,
night?
let's put it this way.
Serena-
If Serena needs one of those shots to lose some weight, I have no chance, man. There's no way I'm dropping 15.
Did you have a favorite commercial last night?
I like the Dunkin' Donuts one. That was the 80s
I think
revival.
That's the winners.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was that funny. I thought it was okay.
It's his age.
Well,
It's his
you're
age.
right.
He brought
a little
back
bit of nostalgia.
Totally.
We're
I get it. And same thing with me. I like the same thing with the older people in the Jurassic Park.
Yep.
We're excited about the Brad Pitt character.
Oh, yeah. It's his own movie. That storyline.
Hollywood, what is it?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
We love that movie.
Have you ever heard
Yes.
about the actor who committed suicide back in the 70s on the TV TV show called Alias Smith and Jones, Pete Duel?
I haven't.
Okay, I just because it was an anniversary of him committing suicide, and I remember the TV show. The TV show was a TV Western, and it was taken off on the fun-loving of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid movie, and they made. And Ben Murphy was an Arkansas actor who was one of the fastest guns in Hollywood at the time and all that. But anyway, Pete Duel killed himself. They said he was the inspiration to the DiCaprio character, and I didn't know that. I got to dig a little deeper.
And you saw Sam Darnold's granddad was the Marlboro
Man.
Man.
The Marlboro Man.
How cool is
What's
that?
his name?
And Dick Hammer.
Dick Hammer, baby.
Man.
In the book, what's his name?
Yeah, Dick Hammer.
All right, we got graffiti. Can you stick around for graffiti?
Oh, I love this. I'm here till 9.
All right, we should have a great graffiti today, Roger.
Should do.
Brought to you by Fitch Brokers. Don't go away.
Now, this is the original Bad Bunny, right?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. Well, after Richie Valens.
Well, right.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
This is Sports Center.
Arkansas took care of business on the road with a convincing 88-68 win over Mississippi State. The Razorbacks were limited roster-wise as both Carter Knox and DJ Wagner were out with injury. Arkansas played 7. Trevor Bazzel and Malik Thomas played all 40. Darius Edcuff Jr. once again led the Hogs in scoring, recording 24 points. Arkansas will play LSU tomorrow on the road. Arkansas State cruised, beating Bowling Green 91-54. They'll play Louisiana Monroe on Wednesday. The Wooded Rock men fell to Southern Illinois Edwardsville, while the women beat them 73-64. Both teams will face Western Illinois on Thursday. And Central Arkansas won their 7th game in a row, their most in their Division I history, by beating Lipscomb 86-78. Bryant native Cam Hunter had 32 points and 7 rebounds. Central Arkansas will play again tonight on the road at North Alabama at 6 on ESPN+. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with AARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a real nice sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon in Little Rock. The night clear for a while in the evening, and then as the night goes on, the clouds will begin to increase. We'll call it partly cloudy with a low of 54. Tomorrow, still in the 70s at 74, but a 20% chance of a light shower. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Hey, Central Arkansas, are you tired of living in pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches? The Joint Chiropractic is the answer. Open Monday through Saturday so we can fit even the busiest schedules. With convenient locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Bryant, relief is always close by. First visit is just $29, including your consultation, exam, and adjustment, and you never need an appointment. See us at The Joint Chiropractic and start feeling better today.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families presents Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, March 1st at 3:30 at the Jack Stevens Center at UA Little Rock. Arkansas Advocates works for an Arkansas where every child and family has every opportunity for success. Central Arkansas Soup Sunday benefiting Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families, March 1st at 3:30. Tickets are available at aradvocates.org and at the door.
David Bazzel here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
This is Justin Akery. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know, Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort. Graffiti is presented by Fence Brokers. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile. It's time for Razorback Graffiti. Now, you know the drill. One sentence and one sentence only.
Yes, God, Bill.
So, could given the fact that the names have taken over as the juggernaut or the juggernaut.
Juggernaut,
Thank you, Rainwater.
You ought to put a qualifier on graffiti.
Yes. You
Make it like, in this case, a Super Bowl person.
Yes.
And that's who would have to call in. Oh. Now, the occasional character. I mean, when I get Sterling on here, a fake Sterling.
Yes,
or,
fake Sterling.
Or David Bazzel Shower. Or but yeah, that ought to be you ought to be ask for Super Bowl Sunday characters.
Well, let's see what we have here. Well, listen, some people don't even need that. Like Bobby Joe is not.
Bobby Joe. He's a staple.
Bobby Joe, one sentence only. Go ahead.
There you go. The public has spoken.
That's what you want, and you expected no less.
No, exactly.
661-1037 is the number. Fake Sterling, go ahead.
Unlike Lane Kiffin, Clint Kubiak stuck around and then briefly will enjoy the fruits of his labor, and that's the truth.
Great point. Offensive coordinator for Seattle will be the new head coach of the Raiders coming up soon. Oh, look at there. Here he is.
Yep.
We knew we would get this Bad Bunny coming in.
See,
I know, Roger, I know what's coming here.
Hello, Mr. Bunny.
I knew it.
Wow, did you really?
I knew it. I knew that's what it was going to be.
I thought he might speak in Latino. I didn't know. Okay, let's go.
Speaking Latino.
No, he's not graffiti, Raj. He's not.
No,
yeah. Hold on, the portable guy. We'll get to you here in a second.
Okay.
Let's go, Clint Sterner.
Okay.
Clint, what's up?
Oh, my goodness me. Are your ratings in the bedroom worse than a Turning Point USA burnout? Hell, Chief. Are you making more mistakes at work than Christian Weaver spelling words on the live stream ticker?
Whoa!
That quite possibly could be low testosterone, Bovino. TRT can get you dancing around like a Mexican rabbit. Put Low T right in the perineum, Hog Boss, and she'll need a Marlboro after meeting her new dick hammer.
Wow. My good, a lot to unwrap in that thing.
Yeah,
I don't know who writes this material, but that's
a comeback.
Good. That's top shelf
That's
stuff.
a comeback. And I don't think Christian Weaver is the one that misspelled a lot of those words. So you're going to have to go back to another guy. Let me answer the phone here because David had to step away.
Yeah.
David Bazzel, what are you doing calling?
Good morning, me.
Hey, where's Nolan's statue?
Oh, my gosh. That's
Christmas.
Oh,
Jiminy Christmas. You know what? You're worse than Bad Bunny. That'd be the worst thing to have in halftime would be... Never mind. Hello, Hog freaking Wild.
The Razorback basketball team finally got off the bus at an SEC road game.
True. They did. They better. First double-digit win ever. First win there in like 20 years, right?
Help we played a bad team. But Billy Richmond
He
III
did,
starting had a lot of energy.
I like
had
it.
some. I think
he brings juice to the team.
It might be what you need in these kind of ho-hum games because that. Oof,
yeah, I agree. Most interesting man in the world.
He once slept with 3 women in one night without actually sleeping. He is the most interesting man in the world.
All right, that's a new one.
Yeah.
661-1037, 1 sentence only. Oh, look, fresh off his performance last night,
Yes.
Kid Rock.
Is anybody here?
I didn't see the crowd. There's a good crowd?
I could just see it on my phone.
Yeah.
That's all. I just watched
Do
some of it
you
on
sing
my phone.
Bada Wop? What's that song? He's Bada Wop, Bada
You're close.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
it?
that
what is
classic?
It? Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
No,
Ba with the bawa.
no, that's
Yeah.
is that
Ba
him?
with the bawa?
See?
Is that what it is?
Christy,
That's
good
what we're
job,
turning
buddy.
to.
I mean,
Ba
That's what we're
what the
turning
bawa?
yeah.
That's the
That's
song.
it.
You know what Bata to
I have no idea
yes,
what that
you
meant.
do.
I
Ba
don't-
what the bottom.
I'm sure it's in the system.
I don't know.
Oh,
Ba
we're-
what the
we're-
bawa?
It is.
You're
Between
gonna
that
learn.
and the Bugs Bunny stuff, Roger, you are really screwed up.
Oh, look at there, Joe Klein.
Ah,
Hey,
Joe.
what's up, Joey?
Right there on the app.
It's one of Joe's commercials.
Yeah. Listen,
Joe's all over the place.
obviously,
Graffiti is taking on the commercial.
obviously, Joe's just doing that for the money. It's obvious. Hey, what's up, Outlaw? Tommy.
Yurchich.
Tommy, Yurikovich. He said Yurikovich the first time we hired him, yes.
Yurikovich.
Halftime truth calling in.
I would rather watch Baz take a dunk on Facebook Live.
Wow. All right.
I got to
There
be
you go.
honest
We
with
can
you.
work that out.
I was going to say. That's all that's missing from
Yeah.
social media.
Listen, I'll just send you the video of it I have.
Road room.
There's Roger calling. Good morning, Roger Scott.
Peak is class.
What was it?
Oh, I don't know.
What do you think? It's about class, wasn't it?
I missed it.
Dadgummit.
I don't.
I
Yeah.
missed it.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
661-1037.
The shot was too fast.
Bad Kitty. Bad Kitty.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Bill, we're in our 60s.
I know.
What was the song?
The
La 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 la
Oh,
la.
okay.
the Bamba.
Okay,
It's right up there with Bata to Blah Blah.
Do you have Bow Chicka Bow Wow?
We're going to get to that in a second. Let's get Brad here.
Hey, Brad, what's up?
Brad, what's up?
Fire Trey Chef, you horny maggot.
Wow.
Hey, Trey catching the strays, too.
Obviously, Trey Shap took your wife one time, sir. How about that? Your girlfriend ain't with him.
We'll do,
That's what Chap does to you, brother.
We'll do one or two more. Then we'll move.
But here's what happened. When that dude saw Trey Shap walking, he lost a quart of blood.
He quarter blood
You
technique.
just lose it.
Thanks
to
to
Trey.
Chris
Trey
Walker.
came. The Shaps came to
man.
Boudreaux's last night.
Okay.
Always good to see Mrs. Amy Shap.
Yes.
She is a delight and a treat.
Thanks to
we
Fitch
go.
Brokers and Chris Walker for sponsoring this segment.
Yes.
All right, we got, who is this? The Granny. The Granny. One sentence only. Granny, go ahead.
It's the Grammys. The award for the best singer of the Super Bowl was Charlie Hughes.
Thank
Star
you,
Spangled
sir.
Banner.
What did you think of the beginning? It was just too. It's just too soft.
It's beautiful.
Like Michael Johnson singing Ben.
First
He
of all,
looked like he was dressed like a 90s sitcom
He
character.
did. Jeans
You know what
and
I mean?
a leather jacket.
With the tie on.
Yes.
Wow.
And
wow. You know what?
I don't know what
you
I was
bag on the
expecting.
Latinos.
I
Now
did-
you're
he
bagging
did have a
on
strong
white guys.
presence. He
What
did.
do you guys want?
At least he timed
What
out
do
the
you
song
want?
right.
He looked like a Seinfeld character.
He did.
Wow,
He did.
no,
Walking,
not
it's
even
what he
close.
looked like.
See, what,
It's like, come
pick
on,
one.
hey,
Pick
sing
one.
it.
He did not look like a
Can I ask
Seinfeld.
this other
Give me
thing,
one.
too?
Give me one.
The
What
sign
Seinfeld
language-
character?
we live in a world now where
sign language is getting all the
sign
press.
language people.
Oh my
they're
gosh,
the ones.
they got more airtime than the quarterback did
that
last night.
The governor of Minnesota's got one. She's bald, and
Yeah,
I mean, she's karate chopping the
I'm
air.
telling you,
and
the one dude, he had a
yes.
purple jacket.
Did you see?
Yeah, wow.
He looked like
How
Prince.
did he got 2 introductions?
He was dressed sharper than the guy singing the national anthem.
All right, let's go to
He
Rick
kicked
Schaefer.
the air at one point too.
Help us out, Rick.
Justin Moore, listen, mister, you're no Laney Wilson.
There you go. All right, that is a fine job.
One
So
last
we
time we went out this way.
Graffiti is presented by Fence Brokers. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
So we got to do the official open for. We always have to do an official open for
Billy.
Yeah, so we need to do
we're
that.
so deep into it now.
Yeah, it's okay.
These troubled times, we turn to one man. That man
is Bill Vickery.
Hold up.
Hold up, Bill. That's my job. He
That's
was
real
the star
rap.
quarterback at Van Buren High School. He's the son of a sheriff. He's a capitalist, so you know he's getting paid for this. Here is Arkansas's most eligible bachelor, Bill Vickery.
A reminder, too, two things.
Yes.
First of all, sponsorship is open for Bill's segment.
Yes.
And second of all, that particular song, I remember hearing it at the Super Bowl, 6 years ago? When that great halftime show with the Snoop Dogg and 50, all of them. I mean, that was
Mary J. Blige was
everybody.
I mean, Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent piece?
And then there was Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was a
celebration of Los Angeles.
Yeah, it just was huge.
Yeah.
It didn't cross any. I mean, white, black, age group, it didn't matter. And most people enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
And
I want to see Criss Cross make you jump.
Somebody wrote this out for me. Ball with the ball to bang a bang diggy, diggy doogie, shot the boogie without shot the boogie. Is the Kid Rock song. So
I thought that was Bad Bunny.
Valentine
would you have it ready for us?
Bow chicka bow wow.
Yeah, it's the end of break music.
It is.
Okay, let's listen to
You'll recognize it.
Oh, I know it. Roger will. Yeah. Come on.
Nope, don't know it.
But
You're
just
lucky
wait.
to it.
Hold on.
When will I know it?
Right here. You've never heard this.
Don't know.
Wow.
What I tell you at the beginning of the show, I'll listen to a song that you guys know and you know all of it. I'll pick the one that I like and say, that's all I need to know, and it's good enough for me.
That's a good workout song.
Oh,
I will say,
what's that?
I know the song, but I do not know all of it, and you're lucky for have not heard it.
Ba what a ba.
I'm gonna do it today.
Here you go, Roger. Here you go. Ba with a ba to bang a bang diggy diggy. Diggy diggy shoot the boogie without the shot the boogie. Something like that.
I like the way you talk. Let's go and get some keys. One
more segment with Bill Vickery. Do not go away.
Hey, y'all, Roger Scott. And as someone in recovery, let me tell you, life after addiction feels pretty darn good. And there's a place right here in Arkansas helping folks find that same feeling. Peak State Recovery in Perrin. This isn't your typical rehab. It's bright, it's uplifting, and it's built to help you come alive again. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness programs, even saunas and massage chairs. Yeah, now that's detox done right. And get this, they'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times, treatment is going to be completely covered, meaning it costs you nothing. Peak State Recovery blends medical treatment with real-life wellness. So you don't just get sober, you get strong, confident, you're ready to roll. If you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087. Or visit peakstaterecovery.com. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person. Old Man Winter showed up and nobody could get out. Nobody could. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union gets it. So the New Year Auto Loan Special has been extended through February 13th. Get an ultra-low 2.026% interest rate, up to 84 months financing, and no payments for 90 days. Valid on 24, 25, and 26 models, or refinance your current auto loan. Serving 15 counties in Central Arkansas. Apply online today at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Local people who get it.
If you already scheduled your garage door tune-up for just $79, please disregard this message. If you don't have a garage door, you're off the hook. For the rest of you, why would you spend more than just $79? Overhead Door Company of Little Rock will perform their garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79 on up to 3 garage doors and openers. Call 501-510-6399 or schedule online, overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at TraderBills.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What's on Tap, brought to you by Flyway Brewing, weekdays in the zone, where we'll break down what you should be watching and listening for on the Buzz every day during the work week. Flyway Brewing, fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration, and the Little Rock location is now open in Breckenridge Village. Find out more about all they have to offer at flywaybrewing.com.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
It's been a long ride. They played better than us tonight. They deserve to win that game, and speaking for the whole team and myself, just what a journey it's been for us. I love this team, love those guys in the locker room, and we'll leave it all on the field. And I know a lot of guys did that tonight, and just came up short, didn't play our best, and that's what happens.
Talk to me, tell me your name. You blow me off like it's all the same. You let it fierce and I'm taking away like a bomb.
What's his name?
Yeah,
William
baby.
Hung. William Hung.
She bangs. Oh, baby, when she moves. I go crazy cause she looks like a flower, but she stings like a bee. Like every girl in history. She bangs.
I think this makes
I would rather
sense now.
see him than Ricky Martin.
But guess what? He did it.
He's funny. He's comical.
Is he Korean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's Korean, singing.
I think so.
Latino.
Hispanic.
Latino song. He's Hispanic. All right. See what he did? See what that happened?
Together.
Fusion.
He fused.
Let's squeeze in Deplorable Guy here. He's been on hold for quite a while. Deplorable Guy, what you got?
Morning, guys. I was just going to talk about the phenomenon of the Bad Bunny and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like I said, it was a great performance, but I didn't understand a word, and that's okay for me. I understand it's a huge business, and probably 1 billion people watch that halftime show. But I went up to where my wife worked and watched like 5 girls in Vickery's age, like 21 to 25 age range.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to put that in.
That's okay. I'll take the shot. That's
They
fine.
they sang every single lyric and had no idea that none of them speak Spanish. They did not understand a word, but they sang every single lyric to every song that was sang. We will not and cannot understand the whole phenomenon of it, and these kids these days, it's just different. But, I mean, it's a business. I understand people are like, oh, I didn't understand anything, but they don't care. More people watch that halftime show than probably any of all time. So, I mean, that's what they're worried about is the demographics.
It's interesting. So if you use that theory, then you continue to bring in every worldwide act. It doesn't matter if Americans know him or not. As long as you're worldwide, then you get more eyeballs if that's the theory.
Deplorable Guy's got a great point there. And I think this is all a sobering moment for the three of us in the studio. Is it because it's culturally different, or are we just old and can't relate to it, and so therefore...
No, let me point it out this way.
I think we might be old.
Well, we are, but I'll point this out. You and I may be, and maybe some other people, and that'll be okay. But Baz comes, in my opinion, does not come from the get off my lawn place. He comes from a marketing place. I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
And that's not, well, you're not being get off my yard. I don't like that stuff and that sort of thing. Because like I said, I would not go to Magic Springs and watch Bad Bunny. I don't know the music. Now, if I knew the music, maybe so. Would I go watch Ricky Martin? No, I wouldn't do that. Would I go Los Lobos? For one song, I don't know any other one. Would I go see Santana? Yes. You know, it's the music that we've talked about before. It's what they said on American Bandstand. It's got to be a good beat and I can dance to it.
Yep.
I like that in some music. I don't know Chicka Big Bay Ball Wall from Dude.
Mark the tape.
I don't know it.
Mark the tape.
But to your point, I'll use it on leg day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I don't know it
Yeah.
any other way. I'm not going to listen. When I'm taking a shower, I put mine on Elvis.
Well, I think
put it on crooners.
I do think it's amazing when you think about it. The game of football is the biggest driver of eyeballs to TV. There's nothing close to it, Bill. The top 30 TV shows every year are 30 football games.
30 football.
It's amazing what football has become, and then the college game is right there behind it. I mean, it's NFL and it's college football, the two most dominant money makers, and so it's a money machine. And I get all that. It just I hate to see things where we just
I will bet with the success that this is going to have ratings wise, most likely, that they continue to do this international theme, and I would not be surprised if they have a K-pop group do it in a few years.
I think they will next year will not do that this year.
I think that they'll play it safe next year probably. And
We'll
then
know
do it again.
because they'll announce next year's performers
Okay,
soon.
who off the top of your head, Bill? Anybody comes to mind? I tell you, amazing that Green Day played like 4 songs.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Billy Joe
Armstrong.
He's 53 years old.
Yeah.
I mean,
got a lot of
as
hair.
we were talking, like it's
who would you be? Who else is out
I have
there?
one that people probably would not even recognize. Torben Otten.
Oh,
he does.
Only if he
Elvis.
plays his hits.
I still think a great
He only knew.
I think a great formula is bringing in 3 or 4 acts and giving a song or two of each. They're playing together and that kind of thing. I love that.
I will say, you notice there is an evolution of. Because that was almost like a Broadway production. That was a Broadway production last night.
Well, he had more yards rushing, but
Yes,
Bad Bunny
Bad
did
Bunny.
the whole game for the Patriots.
Lindy saw her wedding dress
Yes.
on there. She
Yeah.
saw a wedding dress in that wedding.
Oh, wow.
Those
Said
people
she
actually got married,
sells.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she sells that wedding dress.
You think
so
they
it
get
captured
divorced?
her attention.
That was her
Did
wedding.
he get divorced?
It was
And
it was that she
sells that brand.
She
Okay.
sells that brand.
But I mean, if that couple gets divorced, do they wait till like Super Bowl 65 and then they have
The
lawyers
proceedings.
come out and do
Yeah.
the proceedings at halftime?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
It is amazing that again, just gotta love the game of football is created. What did you say? 135 million? Is that what the number is in this?
That was what they said earlier.
120, 130 million. I mean, that's a lot of eyeballs
In the United States.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's
That-
half of the country
that's-
watches
I mean,
one
think
thing.
about that.
Yeah.
Watches at least a little bit of it.
I always wonder, what's the other half doing?
I know.
What are you people doing?
I know.
How are you not tuned into this?
I know, just to curiosity or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a fun weekend. The racing at Oaklawn was great. Big Buck Classic going on,
Yep.
Bill. It was a
Yep.
great weekend. Got the Broyles Award this week,
Yes.
Thursday.
A
Got
full week.
Matt Patricia coming in. Did you see where I said that
Yeah.
Mike McDonald was the first head coach that called defensive signals in the history of the Super Bowl?
Did not realize
Yeah, so
that.
most of them are offensive guys like
Yeah.
Sean McVay and all that. He's the first one that actually. But somebody said I thought Belichick did. No, it was Matt Patricia who was coming in this Thursday night as defense coordinator of Ohio State for the Broyles Award.
And it's interesting. He talked about in his career, like he almost left. I think it was. I can't remember if it was Chase or Goldman Sachs or what. He was going to get out of coaching altogether.
Yes, he was in financial management stuff. Yeah, crazy.
And, yes,
What
and
a-
decided. Okay, yeah.
Do you see where Maria Taylor, who interviewed him after the game, both of them were in the same high school graduating class
Wow.
in Georgia?
Did
What are
not-
the odds of that to say, one of these days, I'm going to be interviewing you as
Yeah.
the Super Bowl champion coach, head
Yeah.
coach? Like, what are the
Yeah.
odds of that? It's crazy. I love those kind of stories.
It is. It's fascinating. There's a lot of the great storylines that seem to be associated with this Super Bowl. We talked about with Sam Darnold and where he is, but Mike Vrabel.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
And then how about the West
Who looks
Coast?
a lot like Brett Bielema to me. On
He
the side.
does. You had
like a more in shape.
Montana and Rice coming back. It was a West
Yeah.
Coast crowd. Obviously, it was a crowd that was supportive of Seattle. The 12th. What do they call the 12s? We got the 12s.
It did okay. Pregame during the Green Day stuff. Was that like a clown car they were all running out of?
I know.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Did that not look like a clown car in the circus?
Just how did they fit all them in there? I said, she knew they came from the
It's
other side.
magic.
I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought there might be some more, but I don't know why they. Steve Young was in there with it, and of course, I love the fact that when they were showing the people, I don't know if you saw at the beginning. Super Bowl memories, and one of them was he said I was over in the Middle East or the Gulf in the Gulf War, listening to the national anthem on an earpiece, just to remember all the memories. And another one was my dad. Just different memories people have of Super Bowls. They'll let the people remember last night. You'll remember where you were.
Yes.
I remember
Probably
where I was
not,
when I was at the Super Bowl. I'll remember where
you were
I
there at
was
the Super Bowl.
when you go. What did you think of Super Bowl 60? I'll remember a couple of things. Number one, Charlie Puth.
Yeah, he was big on Puth. He was big on Puth.
I like Puth. I think
even though he dresses like a Seinfeld character.
He does not dress like. You don't watch Seinfeld.
Yeah, he had this. He had that secretary.
It's insulting. It's insulting for you to say he had the cut in his eye.
Hey,
see that.
We're all going to do that. Todd Pierce is going to do that.
Perfect timing by the military of the planes. That was always a great moment. Yes.
Great.
Hey, regardless, it's football.
Yeah.
It's been a great season. It's been an absolute great season. Crazy. Who thought this would be the ending of it? Indiana wins it. Seattle wins it.
Now my skin's starting to itch because I withdrawal. I'm coming down off of it.
The one and only Bill Vickery. Thanks,
Thank you.
Bill.
Have a great day.
There he is.
All right, Pat Bradley up next. She'll break down what happened with Bad Bunny and the Razorbacks.
Oh, and his Pats.
Yes, Pat.
Volkswagen of Little Rock is committed to delivering a car buying experience that's grounded in expertise, integrity, and respect. From the moment you arrive, our team is here to help you find the right fit. Whether that's the versatile Tiguan, the all-electric ID4, or one of our thoroughly inspected pre-owned models, we take pride in providing a low-pressure, informative environment where your questions are answered and your time is valued. Visit Volkswagen of Little Rock today or begin your search anytime at www.vwoflittlerock.com.
Heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up quick. If you haven't ordered your gifts yet, don't wait until the last minute. Get to it with Tipton & Hurst, the state's premier florist, offering guaranteed satisfaction with every order for 140 years. Grab your Valentine's flowers early and get rewarded with free roses later. See store for details. Buy your flowers, chocolates, gifts, and more at one of Tipton & Hurst's 5 locations in Little Rock, Conway, Palm Bluff, North Little Rock, Rogers, or at tiptonhurst.com.
Oaklawn Hot Springs presents Oaklawn Race Day with Justin Acree and David Longinati every Saturday morning at 11. It's your inside track to America's hottest thoroughbred action.
Don't get sidetracked.
That man, we wouldn't notice, but we did.
103.7 The Buzz.
The oldest gorilla at the Little Rock Zoo has died. Zoo leaders say Catherine died due to breathing complications and heart failure. She first joined the zoo's gorilla exhibit back in 2004. Officials say Catherine was just one of few gorillas recorded in history to have previously survived a stroke. The average lifespan for a gorilla in captivity is 37 years old. Catherine was 43. And this week is the last week you can donate your holiday lights to help save the future generations of lions. The Little Rock Zoo Lights for Lions campaign recycles donated used or broken holiday lights and extension cords to support conservation efforts. Local partners strip the materials and recycle them so that they don't end up in landfills. The money raised will go towards the Lion Recovery Fund to double the wild lion population around the world. You can drop off those lights outside the zoo's entrance through Valentine's Day. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Insure your auto, home, life, and everything in between with Shelter Insurance. Find a local agent by calling 1-800-SHELTER or at shelterinsurance.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon. Tonight, clear for the while in the evening, but the clouds will increase overnight. We'll just drop to the low 50s tonight. Tomorrow, still reaching the 70s. It'll be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers late. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in each week to Out of Bounds to hear from Lone Oak Steel Eaves. Omaha is the goal, and we're looking for a great season.
Steel Eves is brought to you by Stephen Elmore with Shelter Insurance. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Stephen Elmore or give him a call at 501-537-0959.
Old number 53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But you know another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years? It's the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away, too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Love is in the air with our $400,000 Keys to My Heart promo at Southland Casino Hotel, and a new vehicle can be in your future. Earn entries playing on your Lucky North Rewards card through February 28. Each week, 100 winners will share in over $400,000 in free play. 10 members could win a share of $20,000 free play, a 2026 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 cargo van, or a GLE 350. New love means new wheels. February at Southland. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Folks, I want to give you 3 reasons I hope you'll consider to buy from us. Reason number 1, we have the largest total stock of automobiles in Arkansas. How do we do that? We have 3 stores, and each one has a full lot of inventory. By having all these 3 stores in sync with each other, we can get you exactly the product you want. Reason number 2, we study our great competitors every day, and we know their prices, and we price our inventory to be lower than anyone. We're not going to be beat on price. You take that from me. Reason number 3, we have a great service department and a large fleet of loaner cars for our customers. We will treat you like family. Come see us, and you will feel comfortable about your entire experience. 3 reasons: biggest stock, lowest price, best service. Come see us on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, whether it's damage from smoke, water, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. Their extensively trained team, state-of-the-art equipment, and 24/7 rapid response will help get your life back on track fast. Because this isn't just their service area, it's their home. When you need them, find them at ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. Rainbow Restoration, where they restore, you recover. Services performed by an independently owned and operated franchise.
To all people with a phone that gives you internet access, go to LRAC.com and you will be invited to join a fitness community that is extraordinary. The Little Rock Athletic Club. With 30% off the joining fee, people are going to witness the fitness.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, 9:05 on this Monday, February 9th. We'll visit with Pat Bradley here in just a minute. I'm sure he'll be in a state of depression. Christian, I don't know how long it will take to get to him, but he was last night. I was texting him, and he said he was not happy. That was midway through the half. So we'll visit with Pat in just a minute. Couple things. The people inside the trees last night at the Bad Bunny deal, $18.70 they were paid an hour for 70 hours work, $1,300, including 8 days of rehearsal. That is fascinating. They could barely. They have to do little bitty steps because the tree covered them up. Then, Roger, more than 500 private jets departed the Bay Area immediately after the Super Bowl ended. 500. Holy mackerel! I mean, you got a bunch of wealthy dudes and women flying in there. And
what do you think the percentage of? I don't know how many people were in the stadium. Do you know?
I would probably think that seats in the low 70s.
Let's say 70,000 people were in there then. What percentage of that 70,000 would you guess were fans of either one of the teams?
I'd say probably half to 60%.
I wouldn't even think that much.
Oh, I would think like 30% maybe,
if that. Yeah,
I don't know. Again, they say it's corporate driven.
No,
but they were saying if you walked in the stadium that it was certainly a dominant Seattle crowd. So I don't know.
It's a closer trip.
Oh yeah. Listen, by far they were going to have second of all, a lot of people are tired of the Patriots winning. Speaking of Patriots winning, let's bring in our man PB there, Raji Dodge.
It's now time to talk to the shooter, Pat Bradley. Brought to you by Cabot Outdoors.
That's right.
Turn mower and steel equipment dealer. And we work with all brands in the service department. CabotOutdoors.com. Now from the land of the Bruins, Celtics, Patriots, and Red Sox, here is Pat Bradley.
Yeah, got to get Bathfitter on that. We appreciate the folks at Bathfitter for sponsoring Pat, and they what an amazing job they did with Roger's Shower. They are the best. Saw some of the commercials that we've been doing for Bathfitter out there.
Everybody is seeing those commercials. They're all over the place. They love our Oaklawn spots. And they love the shower spots. And real soon we're going to get the outtakes, but we've got to make sure that we PG them.
Yeah, tell them we sent you too. By the way,
Yeah.
Obviously the folks at Cabot Outdoors, we appreciate them for sponsoring Pat the last 6 months. PB, what kind of state of mind are you in right now?
Hi, Bob.
I don't know. It's a very strange state of mind, to be honest with you. I don't want to brag. I don't know how many fan bases can feel the dominance that we felt for the last 2.5 decades, and now it's like more desserts. Like, can I have more chocolate cake? It's almost
right. Yes.
It's almost silly. Like, no, sir, please let somebody else have my extra piece of chocolate cake. You're welcome. Even though it's not I wish it was the Cowboys.
No. Listen, we've already said the Seattle Seahawks have been in 4 Super Bowls in 20 years. The Dallas Cowboys,
a great organization.
And the Dallas Cowboys are 4-10 in 30 years.
Right. You had your day. Listen.
Well, what'd you think? What'd you think of the game, Pat?
You had your day.
Thank you, buddy.
All I could think of, and I don't know about anybody else, but if you were sort of leaning, maybe everyone thought about this. It was difficult for me not to imagine number 12 in a white jersey with the Patriots sort of like leading them in the fourth quarter. Right. And that's unfair to Drake May because he had a few nice plays actually in the fourth quarter, a few nice passes, and then obviously, a few sort of like, whoa, kind of passes. But, I know it looked like the offensive line struggled a little bit, but again, Seattle's a good team. It just looked like the Patriots experience is the best. Talent, number one, always. And then after talent, experience is right there. And it just looked like they needed that little bit more experience, whether it was Drake May or offensive line. Now, I suppose, more than me, they know exactly what to address. But I just thought in terms of on the field, you would know more than me. But it was. I think they're in a good place, though. Like, they're not going. They may never get back to the Super Bowl again, but they're not going to be like a 4-win team as long as they got Vrabel and Drake
listen,
May.
it shows you what great coaching can do, and they've got talent. Drake May, listen, they ran up against the best defense in the league. You make the argument, the best defense in the league, and we've been saying it all year.
It just baffles me, and it always will baffle me, how and this is just football. Again, this is what always is a head scratcher on football to me. You got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Your payroll is, what's the salary cap in the NFL?
Is it, what is it? 100? I'm not sure what it is. It's a lot.
Say $100 million. Just say $100 million. Plus your coaches
maybe
making
70 or
plus
80,
your assistant coaches.
Yes.
Let's just say there's $150 million worth of brain cells, and you can't score a point in the first half. That that blows my mind with the NFL. It's
100%.
just
That's what I was talking about with.
how can you not figure that out?
No, I was
2 weeks?
talking to Brian Duncan's brother Dwayne, and we were talking about that exact thing. At this point, the Pats hadn't even gotten 100 yards yet in total offense when we're looking at that, and we're going, are they that good? How can an NFL team that made the Super Bowl not have have 100 yards total yet?
By the way, salary cap 279 million, not 100 million, 279 million, an increase of 23 million last year. Yeah, it just a lot of people, some people have said too, Pat, that maybe that the Patriots had not played as tough of a schedule, and then
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
And so again, I just think when you have a great defense and you have a young quarterback, it's tough, and you have young offensive linemen. It just they look Although it's funny at the beginning of the year, none of us would have said, "Hey, I can't wait to see the end of the year. It's going to be Seattle and the Patriots."
Well,
what?
No,
the Patriots are going to be back.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
blame
say,
you for not saying that. I have no idea what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
you should
You're
know
the,
that,
You're
Pat.
the expert,
You
not
should know
me,
that.
brother.
You're the
Pat, did
expert.
you what were
And
your,
I don't mean to, and I don't mean to bash any NFL people because they are the smartest of the smart. I'm just saying it. It's just I would love for somebody to sort of break that down to me. How and I know there's only essentially you only get 3 downs. You may only get 5 possessions and a half, and you're playing maybe you don't want to take chances, so you're playing field security football, and so they may be very conservative early, so then it's going, I know there's all those factors that go into it. I need to talk to Coach Kevin Kelly. Set me right.
what did you think about, did you get a chance to watch the halftime performance? What did you think of Bad Bunny if you watched it?
I saw it.
What did you think?
First of all, for all these people that say the NFL is trying to grow their brand, give me one example. First of all, I thought I enjoyed it. I wish that they had promoted it more of a, hey, let's, nothing to do with football, nothing to do with the NFL. Let me give you a little insight into my culture. Because that was cool, I thought.
Well, it sort of did, but what was funny to me, I thought the same thing, but I thought it didn't fit. It's like, I get it, but...
Well, but that's the whole thing, Daz. But that's sort of my point is I wish the NFL promoted it as hey, this is a guy who's sort of an up-and-coming, I guess, musician. I wasn't really familiar with him. I don't, a lot of people weren't. But, he's, I guess, Puerto Rican, and, he's up-and-coming, and we want to introduce everybody to the Puerto Rican culture, which is really cool.
I would have.
Instead...
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, so I'm a huge fan, Enrique Iglesias, Julio Iglesias. I don't know if they're Puerto Rican, but in Spanish, I don't mind. I love listening to Andre Bocelli in Italian and Luciano Pavarotti. And this stuff is great. I would love to see that.
I'm not going to a concert because I don't understand it. I can't dance to Pavarotti.
I like Pavarotti, too. I don't know if I wanted. It's the halftime entertainment of the Super Bowl. I don't know much would rather.
Right.
I think I would have rather flipped and had Green Day at halftime and had Bad Bunny before the game.
Hey, if you got Pavarotti singing a George Strait song, that may be fun. But
here's
the only point we were talking about, Pistol, was the fact that, and again, I've got, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I'm just saying that, Lady Gaga was there, so there was your English speaking, and you had Ricky Martin, and I assume he did something in English and all that, and it all boils down to one single thing, and that's the almighty dollar.
Right, but here's the thing. The actual music, Spanish and no Spanish, I actually didn't think the songs were that great. I enjoyed all the dancing.
Yeah.
Again, I can listen to music in another language.
Sure.
Well, you would like to be right in the middle of that.
If
it's got a good beat,
I
like La Bamba.
How about Shakira? those hips.
Yes,
I mean,
you know
it is
what?
unbelievable.
But you know what? That's a visual. That's a visual.
Yeah, yeah.
I could listen to
That's a
Shakira
visual.
with the music, with the volume down.
The criticism I have is this: for anybody who says they chose Bad Bunny to grow the NFL, is ridiculous.
Well, Bass says that.
Name me one instance, a halftime show in the Super Bowl grew a demographic.
Well, I think I have to disagree somewhat.
When in history has a halftime show in the Super Bowl grown the NFL's brand?
No, listen.
It never happened, so don't even use that as an excuse.
Pat, I'm going to push back just a hair, and that's only because.
On what? How can you disagree with that?
Well, give me a minute. Because I don't believe 100% that they did it to not broaden their base.
But they may thought that's why. But let me tell you something.
Oh, I know. Okay, I got you. All right, see, there you go. Now I follow you.
10-year-old Bad Bunny fans.
That was the reason they did
Bad
it.
Bunny fans.
I'm sorry.
Are not going to tune in to NFL every Sunday, buy jerseys, and open up accounts on DraftKings.
No, let me tell you that. Let me tell you this. I do believe that Xfinity thinks they're going to grow their brand by having that commercial, and it be a good one on the Super Bowl. By playing, you spend that kind of money, so you expect it. That's their goal. If they don't do it, okay. Same thing with if they didn't expand their base this year, then they won't do that again next year. I don't believe that.
You know what happened? You know what happened this morning?
What?
Did you hear it sounded around like 9 a.m.? That was the shriek of 75% of all of those companies, like marketing people, getting fired.
No, I said the same thing, Pat.
Sure did.
Oh my gosh, they
pretty good commercial.
Woohoo! But you know what, Pat? Crazy. We did say this. You
Dunkin' the one with Affleck was good.
I knew he would because he's a Dunkin' Donuts guy.
Because he's an Affleck guy because he's from LeBron.
But you know, every one of those commercials had to be greenlit, Pat. None of those commercials were approved without the top of the line right out of the board.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but they might have said, I don't like it, but we're gonna go with what you say. And then all of a sudden they got terrible said, you're done, you're out.
So I think, but the thing is, Baz, like to your point of like having the halftime show kind of connect with football.
Right.
I would love for the NFL to come out and say, either, hey, we're gonna. Because I watched the Michael Jackson
yes, I did too.
halftime show.
I watched it yesterday. I watched the whole thing just to
How
watch
cool, like what he did at the end with all bringing out like
I know
all the different nations. And,
I know it was crazy. It was quite a performance.
How old were you then, Pat?
What year was it? 90, 91? I was probably 16.
It was big.
Okay.
It was big. It was
Michael
big.
Jackson. You were 16.
My brother went to the record store and bought. It was the first album we bought. We took our Paperboy money, put it together, and we bought the album Thriller.
Yes.
And that was our first album we bought with our Paperboy money back in, what was that, 80?
Very nice. Very nice.
85.
Too South.
You know how many? Do you know how many papers I had to throw on the porch to listen to Michael Jackson?
Yeah,
I love it. It was big. Hey, we don't have a lot of time left. I do want to thank Cabot Outdoors for sponsoring you, along with Bath Fitter.
Yeah.
Razorbacks take care of business. Another great game for Acuff, 24 points. I think he had 8 assists or 8 rebounds. He just continues to do it every week. And then you had also contributions from Pringle, 11 rebounds, which was nice. And it was just a team effort. You expect that kind of win against Mississippi State.
Absolutely, Baz. And we talk about, the coach Frank Broyles always says they remember November.
Yep.
And that's college football. And college basketball, I always say these coaches make their millions of dollars in February. That's when it's cold. You go on the road. The guys are sort of getting a little antsy, tired mentally, physically. This is where you push the buttons. This is where coaches separate themselves to get ready for March.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys are ready for March. And that's a game, early tip, cold, Starkville, probably not a lot of people in the building, 2 guys injured. That's where Coach Cal makes his money, pushing the right buttons. Got Isaiah Sealy, the kid from Fayetteville, got a chance to
he played
develop a little bit.
Yep.
Just in case there's an injury on the perimeter. Isaiah Sealy gets a few minutes. You know what I mean? He gets to take a shower after the game. Gets to, you know what I mean, feel a little good about himself. Just in case you need him later on. But this is the crucial.
Yep.
This is crucial. The next 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks certainly, as we get into mid to late February, like, you know, you got to shore up everybody's roles and identity. I don't like Wagner and Knox not playing just because they're crucial to the rotations. And, you know, you don't want a situation. Remember Boogie Flynn last year missed games and comes in late and sort of looked like he didn't find his rhythm. But, you know, if you hurt, you hurt. But anyway, this is, as Coach Burrows would say, they remember February.
Well, you got what, LSU this what day do we play LSU? What day is that?
Tomorrow.
LSU?
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay. Wow. And is that at home?
LSU.
No, it's on the road.
It's on the road too.
Yeah.
That should be.
So that's another one. Going to Baton Rouge, the weather's probably going to be a little bit better than Fayetteville. But let me tell you, LSU's they had an injury to their best player in this point guard who had to sit out for a good number of times. And I don't know, he's not 100%. I don't know if he's playing tomorrow. But LSU can get you because they got size to match you. They got athleticism. They've got speed. And they've got a really good point guard if he's playing at 100%. So you go in there like overlooking him, you'll be in trouble.
True. Got to play tough. Well, thank your fine sponsors, PB, before you get out of here.
Thanks, Bath Fitters, for having Bazzel do the commercials and taking care of Roger Scott's bathroom and his wife. And Cabot Outdoors, thank you for taking care of all the folks that need the machinery taken care of. And for the record, I am fine with the Super Bowl act, and it was always great to learn new cultures. Am I right, boys?
You're absolutely right, Pat, and that is
I would love,
like
you know what I
someone
would
who
love?
does not want ESPN to find out you said anything different. Now, here's the deal.
No, listen.
I think you and I
What
both
about-
agree.
what about
I
this shit?
agree with, and you got to understand. I
Why
want
don't we
everybody
get-
to understand. Baz has been called a lot of names today on the Middleton Heat and Air text line. What I want everybody to know, he's not coming from a point of get off my lawn. He doesn't need me to speak for him. He's been doing just fine for 62 years. But he's coming from a marketing deal, and I think you're wrong. Or in air, if you will, that you don't think that they did that to spread a little bit more and see if they could grab a few more dollars out there.
I just think that, again, I'll go back to the Super Bowl is a strange thing anyway because, like, most of the time 20 people in a room watching one television.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they don't get, like, I don't even know how you do ratings and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, is a 15-year-old girl who listens to Bad Bunny downloading it on her phone? I don't know. Like, is that who they're trying to get to watch this?
That's what they're doing.
I don't know. Here's what I want, though, next year, Justin Moore representing Sleen County and taking us through that culture.
Well, Justin may be on the Turning Point USA one next year. I mean, he's part of. I want
him on the broadcast, the main broadcast. Barrett Baber.
No.
Barrett Baber.
No.
What about Barrett Baber? Joe Nichols. What about Joe Nichols?
All right, PB.
Not unless he sings some Johnny Rodriguez songs.
All right, Pat. We'll talk to you next
See you,
week, buddy.
Pistol.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Sounds like you guys don't like my idea. I'll come up with another one. All right, love you, boys.
We love you too, buddy. Bye-bye.
All right. If you hadn't heard the news, Melinda Mayo retiring from Channel 7 officially. She'll still be doing a fill-in every once in a while, I think she told me. 39 years, right at 40 years of doing television.
Congrats, man.
She'll still be with us. She'll still be with us every week, every Thursday.
Thank you, Sanders Ground Essentials, for doing that.
Yes, exactly. Little MJ taking us to break there. It is 9:26 here on Morning Man.
Don't stop till you get
Nolan Souza, Drive Time Sports each week, brought to you by Seth Board with Shelter Insurance on Main Street in Jacksonville. Call Seth today for all your insurance needs, 501-982-6465.
This is Sports Center.
The Seattle Seahawks are your 2026 Super Bowl champions as they dominated the Patriots, winning 29-13. Seattle's defense was the story of the game, as for most of the night, the New England offense was lifeless. Seattle had 6 sacks and 2 takeaways on the night. Seattle kicker Jason Myers set a record as his 5 field goals made were the most ever in a Super Bowl game. Running back Kenneth Walker was the Super Bowl MVP as he rushed for 135 yards and had 26 receiving yards. A few notable dates for the NFL coming up. The new league year and free agency will start on March 11th. The NFL Draft, which takes place in Pittsburgh this year, will start on April 23rd. Regular season will begin in early September as usual. And tonight in college basketball, there will be a top 25 matchup between Kansas and Arizona. The Wildcats are still unbeaten on the season. Tip is set for 8. Coverage can be seen on ESPN and heard on The Buzz. I'm Christian Weaver with The Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a real nice sunny day with a high of 73 this afternoon in Little Rock. The night clear for a while in the evening, and then as the night goes on, the clouds will begin to increase. We'll call it partly cloudy with a low of 54. Tomorrow, still in the 70s at 74, but a 20% chance of a light shower. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and Light Maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
I'm Alan LeVar. For 25 years, my team and I have helped injury victims across Arkansas. This is our home. We don't work for insurance companies, we work for you. Car crash, truck wreck, motorcycle collision. We know how to win, and if you can't come to us, we'll come to you. Your consultation is always free and confidential. Hurt in the car? Call LeVar. Arkansas strong for 25 years and ready when you need us. LeVar Law. Arkansas built, Arkansas trusted.
Old Man Winter showed up and nobody could get out. Nobody could. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union gets it. So the New Year Auto Loan Special has been extended through February 13th. Get an ultra-low 2.026% interest rate, up to 84 months financing, and no payments for 90 days. Valid on 24, 25, and 26 models, or refinance your current auto loan. Serving 15 counties in Central Arkansas. Apply online today at Alcoa Community. FCU.org. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Local people who get it.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at traderbills.com.
This Valentine's Day, is your love feeling a little low? Is Cupid's arrow not flying quite like it used to? At Arkansas Urology, we help men get back their confidence with advanced men's health care and treatment options designed just for you, because feeling good matters for you and your relationship. This Valentine's season, take care of yourself with Arkansas Urology. 501-219-8900 or visit arkansasurology.com. Arkansas Urology, helping men feel their best again.
Hey, what's up? It's Kramer with Drive Time Sports. And Monday, when Randy Rainwater and Rick Schaefer are back live in the Eat My Catfish studio, they're packing in the show with Neil Atkinson for Bet Saracen, Fox 16 Sports Director Courtney Mims, Trey Beatty from hogsports.com, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway, and the shooter Pat Bradley. Thanks to Bet Saracen and Razorback Camper Sales. We'll see you Monday right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 103.7 The Buzz app.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. Showed me how this town shattered dreams. Another lesson about a night
Yes.
Cadillacs.
We gave away a pair of Dwight Yoakam and the Top tickets at Boudreaux's. We had a great crowd at Boudreaux's.
Yes.
Thanks to everybody that came out. Thanks to Chuck for getting me the tickets to give away. Ava Bella gave away a gift card. Boudreaux's gave away pizza for a year, gift cards as well. I got some stuff from Energizer and Armor All to give away. Thanks, Brad Trickett. And Sport Clips came through. Thanks, Brandy Owens and Jeff Owens. Thank you so much. They came through big time as well. Capital Smokehouse as well. Baz, I got to ask you something. I want to give some heart tickets away if we can.
Okay.
If someone can guess what it was, first person to guess that we get either online or call. Something happened after you and I did Big Buck Saturday.
Yes.
Then we drove down.
Oaklawn.
Did it 4 hours down there. And then came back. And Samantha and I went faucet shopping. So we got some faucets that are going to be replaced today.
Yes.
Shout out Midtown Plumbing.
Yes.
And then we went and had dinner. Yeah, good folks. You know
Yeah.
that. They do your touchdown. Samantha and I went and had dinner. And I hadn't eaten there before. It was a Wood Grill.
Yeah.
Wood Grill buffet.
You never eat the Wood Grill?
I had not eaten there since they were Wood Grill. Now, when they were
Gotcha,
Western, I'd done that. Sir. But something happened for the first time in my 62 years of life.
You ate something you've never eaten.
No.
What is it?
I want
use
somebody
chopsticks.
to know. What happened? No, it's not chopstick. What happened? What did? What
It have to do with food?
What it has to do? How do I?
Come
say
on,
it?
man. Give us a hint.
What was the first?
Did that have to do with food? Buffet? Fighting in line?
No.
So you went right straight to the dessert.
Nope.
You never do that.
It was something that the restaurant honored me with.
Oh, a life-free.
No. They didn't. They didn't
Buffet
do it.
card.
It's something that they do. Their
They named it. Play that for
Their
you.
hostesses do it when you first get there.
They put your name on the list.
They went
move
right
to the front of the
when
list.
you walk in the door.
Yeah,
the
they put you-
hostesses ask you,
Mr. Scott, you're to the
this
front of
has
the line.
never happened before. And here's the other
Oh,
part.
we know you.
I'm going to start seeking it out more often now.
Oh, I know what it is.
Don't say it.
I
Don't
know
say
what it
it.
is. I know
Don't
what it
say
is.
it.
I know
Don't
what it
say
is.
it.
I got it.
Don't say it.
I got it.
Does Carl want to play? Let's go to Carl and see what it is.
I know what it is.
Carl, what is it?
Senior discount.
Senior discount.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah.
Senior discount. I've never got. I think it's 60. First of all, excuse me. The young lady looks at me. Very, very good ladies. Very nice ladies there that you have at Wood Grill. So I walk up and they go, and they're careful because they don't want to insult somebody.
Yeah.
But they see a little bit of gray tripping out of my hat, I guess, and go. Sir, would you like to have? I think we go ahead and give you your senior discount. I'm paraphrasing.
Whoa,
your senior
that's
discount.
tricky.
No, it's very
It's
tricky. It's
tricky.
very tricky.
Whoa.
It's just like asking
What
a woman.
is the senior
when did you
discount?
have your baby?
What is it?
I won.
I guess it is. I guess it's 60. Is it 60?
I don't know.
No, what is the discount?
Oh, it was $3.
Okay.
But what's the age? That's
yeah,
what I
what's
was
the
saying.
age? No, it's $3. That's more important. Per
person?
So yes, and so they and then I did. I didn't
Wow.
want to. I didn't want to bust my wife out. Well, she gets one too. You know? They
didn't ask her.
They didn't ask her.
Didn't have
They
any
didn't
gray. She didn't have
ask
any
her.
gray.
She'd have no gray. So, but again, you don't want to insult you. You got to be careful.
So what'd you do?
I took the discount.
What about her? You bring it up?
Oh, of course. No, $6 discount,
You
Jack.
go, yeah, she's in too.
Oh, you damn right. No,
How
she's
come everybody
in.
doesn't do that? How many other restaurants do that?
Listen, and that's a great. Listen, that is nothing but comfort food at
Do you
the
have to
Wood
show
Grill.
your AARP
They didn't have
card?
to say anything. They trusted me when I
Wow,
said.
they look at your driver's license?
No, they look at me and go, "Yeah, dude's way over 60. He's way over 60. He obviously just married someone his daughter's age. You know, that's what they're looking at, calling me a creepo." But Carl, you are correct. You get heart
Good job,
tickets. You
Carl.
get heart tickets. But have you ever got a discount?
No, no.
And you want? Well, your hair's
I'll
not
take
black.
I'll take advantage of it if I
But
know where one is.
You know what? Does Corky's give one? Does Moe's?
I need to find that
Does
out.
Boudreaux's? We need to
I
find
need
out.
to find that out.
I didn't have to give my card. Now, they trusted me at the Wood Grill. Oh, my gosh. And the fried chicken there. And, oh,
I
dude.
do want to say, too, I know you had a big party at Boudreaux's. Sauce had a big gathering. That's become a gathering place to be.
Sure.
Mainline Sports Bar had a big gathering. DJ was over there at Oaklawn yesterday. By the way, Roger, we were so busy at Oaklawn and at Bug Buck. I try to write down names when I can.
Right.
Christopher Jones, remember he came in early.
I do.
Cole Sheets from Stuttgart, Regina Edmondson.
Oh, yeah.
Just a few of the names that pop out to me. I also want to ask Christian. and I'll ask Roger. Roger, do you know who Teddy Swims is?
The Lose Control. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, I haven't seen it, Roger. So, yeah, he's got this song out. I saw him yesterday, And he's become very popular, and I think didn't he start on the internet? Is that where he became famous?
I think so. I don't know his entire background.
I can't figure out what his thing is. He wore like all leather with chains around his neck, and big old. He's got those big old earring
gauges.
What do you call them?
Gauges, I believe.
You know what a gauge is, Roger? It's when
the big holes in your.
You get these giant holes in your earlobe.
These?
Yeah, about that size.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And so the dude can sing. I mean, he's got an unbelievable.
Once you do that, you can't go back.
No, it doesn't shrink.
He can sing, and he's got one song that everybody knows. What's it called?
Lose Control.
Lose Control. Slow. I mean, he's got an unbelievable voice. He can warble and do all the things. But I can't figure out what is he biker guy? Is he biker guy? Teddy Swims? Is he? What do you call it? The YMCA? What is the Village People? I don't know. I can't tell by his look.
What his style is?
Yeah, what his style is. He's 300 pounds. He's heavy. He's heavy. He's heavy, but he's tattooed everywhere. I just don't know what his thing is. I know he can sing. Now he can sing. And has he sung on any other like duets and things? Or is that the only song?
That's the only song I know by him.
Has Post Malone lost tats? Because in that Bud Light commercial,
he's everywhere. Tats are everywhere. You see Teddy Swims?
I see Teddy Swims.
Yeah. So anyway, I saw him yesterday. I ran across him. Has he become mainstream? Is he mainstream now?
I think he is. He got nominated at the Grammys this past year. I'm not familiar with his music.
He's doing next year's halftime.
That song.
You know what? I want all tatted up dudes that spend time in jail.
I like
at
it.
next year's halftime.
Yeah, anyway, I was just wondering.
I don't know. I've never heard of Teddy Swims, but. And those ear things, dude. Listen, when you start tapping, you start doing all that, you're committed.
The other thing, Roger, I saw something on social media. Remember paper football?
Oh, of course.
Remember back when this country was quiet and not quite as crazy as it is now for kids.
Huh.
We played with. Did Christian? You know
yes,
what
we did that in school.
You did. Hey, show me your goalpost. Because there's two ways you can do it, right? You can do. Let's see.
It was basically the U.
I did the Y.
He does the U. Oh, see, it's two different ones.
That's it right there.
Hey, and one of the great.
I think I used to do like this.
That's tough.
Yeah, that one's
that's
good
tough.
too.
Yeah, that's smaller.
That's like expert mode.
What do you call that arena? That's arena football goal right there. It's a little smaller.
The greatest feeling in the world is when you connect on a kick.
It
goes like
is when your buddy on the other end gets the pencil test.
Oh yes, and it's a touchdown.
And if it moves at all,
you remember when the
different pencil test at Magic 105?
Yes, remember the NFL? They had a scene where they brought out an index card.
Yeah,
and they used that. Yeah.
Why would the dude even have an index card in his pants?
Did want to say also we'll visit with Acre here shortly. UCA. Again, Cameron Hunter, 32 points. He's had 30-plus points in 3 of his last games. UCA is 14-10. UCA last won 14 games in 2019. They've only been over 500 once since 2006. They're 9-2 in the ASUN. So,
oh my goodness me!
They play tonight against North Alabama.
Listen, I know ULR is still struggling because they got a lot of injuries. Women's and men's team. ASU women, you've been bragging on them. They got beat this weekend by a team they shouldn't have lost to. That just goes to show you when you start bragging on somebody, they lose. But anyway, the big story is ASU women and UCA men.
Yeah.
And, of course, the Razorbacks will always be a big story. Let's squeeze in if somebody call in there and see what
did you get Carl?
Yeah, I'm getting his information.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Good morning, caller. What you got? What's your name?
Hi, this is Carl. I won the contest. I dropped.
Oh, he dropped calls. Okay. I'll get you. Just one second.
All right, hold on, Carl. There you go. Let's go over here.
Roger, a couple other birthdays that we didn't get a chance to mention. Michael B. Jordan. Not Michael Jordan.
No, I know Michael B.
But Michael B. He's just
Creed.
And he's Creed, and he just was up for the
Sinners.
Sinners, yeah.
Sinners is exactly right.
Excellent.
He might win that thing. You know what? I can't believe. I still can't believe that Nuremberg. That
did
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe didn't even get nominated. What in the world?
He got shut out.
He didn't even get nominated.
I have not seen Nuremberg. I've seen Judgment at Nuremberg.
You've got to watch it. And Jessica didn't like the movie as much. I like the movie because it's historical. But I'm telling you, there's not anybody that did a better job of acting than Russell Crowe.
They made the Nuremberg movie. It's so simple enough that you can follow it, and then you want to go read up on the real thing and see what happened. Just like you try to figure.
That's right.
How did he get the cyanide? Where did he have it? Some think that he slipped it into his hair goo.
Have you seen Judgment at Nuremberg?
A long time ago. Yeah.
No,
Would you say that was definitively better than Nuremberg?
I didn't see it enough to even.
When was that done?
Yeah.
No, that was a '50s movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It had
tough.
Spencer Tracy. And,
I'm telling you, this was so good. This was. I mean, Russell Crowe is so darn
This gives
good.
you those characters. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
who's the Freddie Mercury guy?
Rami Malek.
Yeah, he's good in it too.
Yeah,
That's based on a true story too.
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek.
And he kills himself.
He
Oops.
did. He
Oops.
not in the movie.
Yeah.
Not in the movie.
Not in the movie.
He wrote the book.
Yeah.
And that was very controversial. Anyway, it's a fascinating story, of course. But Russell Crowe is unbelievable. How about Carole King, the great Carole King, one of the greatest of all time in writing.
You knew about her because of,
Jessica's a gigantic fan of hers. Locomotion. It's Too Late. I mean, she wrote so many great songs for so many people. What's the one that Aretha Franklin about the woman? It's a woman song. She can play that piano too. It's like a ringing a bell.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to tremble.
Oh, you've got a friend. I felt the earth move. That was what you played, I think. So Far Away. Man. You make me feel like a natural woman. Aretha Franklin, that's it. Oh, it was so big.
I don't guess we have it.
That's Aretha.
Yeah, Aretha.
We gotta have that.
Yeah,
one.
Aretha made that big. She great writer. I think there was a documentary on her that's really, really good. If you
There was
seen
a couple years back.
Yeah, 1971 album Tapestry. It's Too Late. I Feel the Earth Move. You Got a Friend. So Far. These were all on one album. But I'll never forget that it showed her Roger. She was at, I don't know who was president at the time, but they did the thing where they give them the medals, the Medal of Freedom or whatever.
Right.
And she came out there. Of course, it was just before Aretha Franklin died, and Aretha comes out there and plays.
Yeah.
I feel like you make me feel like a natural woman. Of course, Aretha singing that thing. I mean, is outstanding.
Hey, on
Yes.
the Middle Eaton Air text line, someone says they heard he had supposedly had the cyanide under a capped tooth.
So he
Very
kept
good.
it there that whole long without messing it
Yeah,
up.
listen, I guess you would.
What about this birthday boy? Tell me, and I think Christian would know. So don't blurt. Yeah, let's see if Roger. I think Roger will miss it, but then you can get it. Tell me the main character that we know, Tom Hiddleston from it. Tom Hiddleston.
Is it Hiddleston?
Tom
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston.
I know that. They give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Superheroes. Marvel.
Marvel. Tom Hiddleston. That's not.
He's a smart aleck, but he's a good one.
He's a smart aleck.
He got beat up by the Hulk in the first Avengers movie.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Got it.
Starts with an L. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on, say it.
Yeah. He's
North Sky.
Start saying. Say it.
Yeah,
go.
No.
No.
Loki?
That's it. Very
Same
good,
thing.
very good. Do you know that one, Christian?
Yeah.
Nailed it. Freaking nailed it.
And then we mentioned it was funny. Today is the birthday of Joe Pesci, who we love. What's our favorite Pesci scene? Oh no! Remember that one, Christian, where he thinks
he's going into the room.
He thinks he's going to get
he thinks he's getting made.
He's getting made. And then remember when De Niro said, "What do you mean he's gone? What do you mean? Nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing we can do, and that's that."
And he starts hitting the.
He starts beating out.
And what's his face was with him by the phone booth. What was his name?
He's in the diner.
No. They come out to make the phone call, and
they didn't come out. Just one came out.
Oh, I thought he came out behind him to check on him.
He stayed in there.
What's his name?
Well, just Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, yeah.
Just the scene that we heard from My Cousin Vinny, where he goes, and then I put on this ridiculous thing for you.
In his first role,
good.
I think the first role that we ever saw him, it was a funny one. You remember which one it was?
Was it Home Alone?
No, I think it was before Home Alone.
Well, I think
it was Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. And
Raging Bull was before that.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Raging Bull came out in '80.
Home Alone was before Lethal Weapon 4.
He would have done something so small as Lethal Weapon then? I mean, that seems like a
He
minimal.
didn't catapult into stardom until like early '90s, I think.
Wait a minute. Home Alone didn't.
Let's see who it is, Christian. I mean,
we can look it up.
what's
I
the
thought for
timeline?
sure that was before he had hit it big because he was a minor role,
Home
right?
Alone was bigger.
Home Alone was much bigger. That's what I said. I was thinking Home Alone was after that.
Was he in Lethal Weapon 2?
Yeah, what the first one? It was like 2 or 3.
I think it was one of the sequels.
I tell they screw you at the drive-thru.
Yeah, but okay, let me ask you this: which you like him better?
Okay.
Goodfellas or Casino?
Goodfellas.
Man, he's so good. He's the same character.
Listen,
he's the same character.
It's almost. It's nearly the same movie.
When he tells that banker, here's what's going to happen. And just about the time that I'm coming out of prison and you're going to be coming to at the hospital, I'm going to come find you, and I'm going to bash your head in again. That right there, so get me my money. And then what's there on? You can't talk to a guy like that.
Hey, remember, when they go out to the desert, De Niro still doesn't trust him.
He sure doesn't.
He said you called him a little Jew. The tension, you wonder, you know, what's going to happen there. And, and then how he dies. It's one of the most brutal scenes in all of movie history.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. He and his brother.
But I tell you, there's a part.
But
there's
Goodfellas
a scene,
was good, too. Though,
there's a scene in The Irishman when De Niro is sitting there in his Frankenstein shoes and sitting across from and you got to look up Russell Buffalo, if I pronounce that right. But he and Harvey Keitel, and when Keitel tells De Niro, he goes, "You got a good friend in him," and he's pointing over to, and Keitel's pointing over to Pesci. He goes, "You got a very good friend," and I'm paraphrasing, getting friend, and what's his name? De Niro goes, "Yeah, I know," and Keitel goes, "No, you don't know. You got a very good," because he was gonna get whacked, Jack. Oh, but in that movie, Keitel and Pesci, they don't talk much, and that's enough.
Did you see it?
Yeah, Irishman's great.
Oh no, I was gonna say. Okay, here we go. Looking at the dates, Lethal Weapon. Wow, holy cow!
What?
Raging Bull was 80. And then Lethal Weapon 2 was 89.
Okay. When's Home Alone?
90.
Oh, so same time.
He does Goodfellas in 92, I believe.
Yeah, Goodfellas and Home Alone were both in the 1990. Wow. JFK, I forgot he was in 91. Cousin Vinny, but he was boom, 92.
He was like one of the biggest stars in Hollywood there for about 3 years.
So
look at JFK. Look at the guy there.
What's interesting, though, guys, so in 80, he does Raging Bull. But and then the rest of these, Once Upon a Time in America.
Once Upon a Time in America.
I don't remember him in there. Men on Fire is there.
What is that movie?
Moonwalker. I don't remember that one.
That's the Sergio Leone, Robert De Niro.
Okay. Wow.
So Lethal Weapon 2 was where I think I forgot the Raging Bull. But there was 9 years between Raging Bull and Lethal Weapon 2.
I think that was one of his first movies too.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
You can look at it.
He was good then.
Maybe second or third.
He made some Dear Mr. Wonderful, Eureka. Just none of these were really super successful. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up. Don't go away. This is David Bazzel for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc or West Memphis. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all top brands, specializing in unique customized lifted and leveled used trucks, including four-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also, looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto Sales pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com.
For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at SigmaSupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
If you're trying to get through your daily activities and you're noticing you can't because you're focusing more on your pain than being able to enjoy the moment, those are the patients that we're looking to treat because we can make a difference.
That's Dr. Ashley Caravelli, a medical director for QC Kinetics.
What we're doing at QC Kinetics is offering treatments that help with joint preservation. We use cutting-edge technology in our in-house lab to harness your body's natural healing powers and target the areas where you need them the most.
These are regenerative, non-surgical treatments, and QC Kinetics is the nation's leader, delivering lasting relief to tens of thousands of patients.
What we do know is that the sooner we start treatment, the sooner you'll see relief.
So don't wait another minute. See if you're a good candidate for these non-surgical treatments for joint pain. The consultation is completely free.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Clint Sterner joins Justin and DJ in the zone to talk a little football, courtesy of Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram in Benton. Shop online at chriscranecars.com. It's Clint Sterner in the zone on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Love is in the air with our $400,000 Keys to My Heart promo at Southland Casino Hotel, and a new vehicle can be in your future. Earn entries playing on your Lucky North Rewards card through February 28. Each week, 100 winners will share in over $400,000 in free play. 10 members could win a share of $20,000 free play, a 2026 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 cargo van, or a GLE 350. New love means new wheels. February at Southland. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster.
Join 103.7 The Buzz this Thursday and Friday, broadcasting live from the Broyles Award at Oaklawn Hot Springs. Coverage of the Broyles Award banquet on The Buzz is brought to you by Double B's, where you gas it, grab it, and go. Fence Brokers, going the extra mile. UAMS, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics. And Jones & Son, 40 years of excellence with the same owners and same location.
Want to see our beautiful faces?
Yes!
Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
Where is Von? Where is Von? Oh, Von is in the netting! Oh, my goodness me!
When we're skiing, will I hear that from you a couple of times?
Vaughn did not hit the net this week, but it did, yesterday. It didn't take long, 13 seconds, and she was done. It was a nasty. Apparently, she broke her leg as well.
Yeah.
So
He said she was in stable condition.
She's 41. She tried to come back. Give her a great. You should have seen the picture of her in 2006, her first year in the Olympics, and her Olympic picture that goes now that they use for their headshot, glam shot. She went from regular athlete to glam shot. I think we've got Justin Acree on the tie line. Good morning, Justin Acree.
Hey, boys.
How
we doing?
Listen, you should be. I know you continue to be on cloud 9 as your UCA Bears win again, number 7. Man, wow.
Trying to get to cloud 8, David. Cloud 8 first. You know.
Wow,
That's
how about
tonight.
that?
Bears are rolling, buddy.
Great run. Where are you right now?
Well, I'm in Florence, Alabama. They play North Alabama tonight. They beat them a couple of games ago. They won at Lipscomb over the weekend. So. Yeah, lots of recap from the weekend. The Bears, we've got Hog Talk, we've got Super Bowl, plenty more, and great news, boys. Bubba Carpenter's back.
Yeah, very
starting
nice.
today, thanks
Bubba's
to
great.
Johnston's Home Center down in Benton. We're very excited about that. So,
I love
softball
Bubba.
big weekend, I know.
Yeah, oh my
Almost broke
gosh,
it.
they scored like 50 runs or something, 21 and 17 in 2 games. Not real tough competition, but that's what you want to do, you know. Baseball
Virginia
this
apparently
week.
is pretty good.
Yeah, baseball this week too. Yeah, I mean, we're cranking up this
Oklahoma
weekend, and
State.
oh my gosh, gymnastics dominated, the basketball dominated. Did you enjoy the game last night? If you like defense,
No, it sucked.
Yeah, that's what I enjoyed it from a defense. Unless you're a Patriots fan, did you go with the Patriots or the Seahawks?
I had bought a futures wager a few weeks ago on the Patriots,
Okay.
and so I was not happy. But, yeah, no, look, give Seattle credit. I mean, I think we all felt going in they were probably the better team and more complete team. And a buddy of mine pointed out to me, and I might have to agree with him, probably should have given Myers the MVP.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
You could make
Or somebody on
argument
that
there.
defense
Yeah.
for sure, but
Yeah,
he should have gotten it. Yeah.
I mean, Walker's great, but, I mean, he didn't score, so I was like,
Hey, he
was
set
really
the
good,
record
though.
for field goals. If ever there was a time to give it to a kicker, it was then.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
I mean,
Christian.
it was pretty obvious after one quarter who was the better team.
Wasn't
I mean,
smart when I said it, but Christian chimed in, so now it's a good move. Okay. Christian, great call, buddy. You're smart.
It took you a minute.
You butthole. But you're probably right. It does sound better
nice.
coming from him.
Yeah. It was, so it was, where did you watch the game from, Justin? Was it a party or a low at the
We were at a
house?
sports bar here. Yeah, we were here
Yeah,
in
that's
Florence,
right.
so we were at a sports bar yesterday. Yeah. So
Now, Florence,
all good.
In Florence, Alabama, where they have the.
We're down the road from Muscle Shoals.
Yeah,
with
the
all
Muscle
music
Shoals.
history.
That's it. The recording studio.
Yeah.
Did you? What'd you do in the halftime? Did you stick with Bad Bunny the whole time? You watched the whole thing?
Well, I mean, we were there, so yeah. I mean, you couldn't really hear great, but it looked like a good show. And again, I mean, anybody that lost sleep over it, I think it's. I mean, I looked up, I was like, wow, that was 10 minutes. It's gone. Okay, it's over.
Yeah.
We sure talked about this a lot more than the actual show lasted, so that's pretty funny.
It is true. I know that Joe Pesci's got to be one of your favorite guys' birthday with him today. Are you a Pesci fan?
You better believe it.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
That's our favorite
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, listen, anytime you walk into a meeting and Gemma might be in there, no.
We were what's happening
That's
on
why
your
you always
show?
let them go first, Rod. That's it. I mean, we're just you let them go first. You're like, I'm not getting my brains blown out. If you do it, you're gonna have to shoot me in the face.
That's right.
All right, so we're gonna have Bubba on today. Thanks to Johnston's Home Center. Get the Red Wire Report brought to you by UMS Health Ortho Now, and a lot of game balls and jock straps to hand out from over the weekend, and that is of course brought to you by Caddy Such Landscape, who can take care of your lawn and also handles the Signal Media compound as well. They do fine work.
Excellent.
All right,
Excellent.
Raj, good job.
Yeah, back at you, Bob.
Christian, good job.
Yeah, back at you.
We'll be back tomorrow. Glad you're with us, man. But I'm fatigued. Yes, it was long. This is a long weekend, but it was a good weekend.
First
It was
couple
a great
hours,
weekend.
listen,
And
you were going back.
It's game week. Got Broyles Award this week.
Yeah, we'll be in Hot Springs twice.
Yeah, how about that?
How many
Yeah.
slippers? Well, listen, I'm going to be.
All
I
right.
love staying at Hot Springs.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yep.
Don't go away. Zone's up next.
Guys, it's that time of year. Got to figure out what to get her for Valentine's Day. Ava Bella Day Spa is a great place to start. 1037 The Buzz returns to Ava Bella to help you out. Morning Mayhem will broadcast live Wednesday, then Friday. It's The Zone on 1037 The Buzz.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Jay Vandover, Steve Ferguson, or Alex Blake in Little Rock today.